Hell yeah.
So we are now recording.
Oh, well.
Oh,
In
so
theory.
we missed the last part. Nice.
It's okay.
Yeah, we missed all of it.
It's
Whatever.
alright.
You see a Dunmer / dark elf-ish person. Cloak, hood up, with some drummer bits here and there. He says, I've come here to study some drummer ruins about. Studied some back in Morrowind and come to look at the capital.
Ah, so you're coming to visit, okay. Well, you just, around the eastern parts, just, try not to make it too obvious you're a dark elf. They don't particularly like your kind.
I've heard.
You see the guy with the weird metal arm. The top of his head, the small tufts of white, just suddenly move like they're sentient, but they don't actually look like anything but hair.
I don't know how to make this big.
So it's like it just kind of flicks, you know. You're showing everybody's characters, huh?
Yeah.
I will say that's temporary image. Once I get my mods figured out and make it look pretty, I'll have a nice picture.
You're actually making your character.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I am.
This is Ian.
Oh, it really is a stupid slave.
Yeah, boy.
I'm very glad you made it.
And, so, she's veiled currently.
That's quite the hat.
Oh.
True? I don't have to describe much.
So, you know, you guys are ragabout group of adventurers, I guess. I'd recommend staying on the roads. It gets a little weary out here. He's slowing down the cart now. So it's a 2-horse cart. It's a little rickety, slowing it down. He's like, well, as part of your guys' fee, here's some maps. They're a few hundred years out of date, but you can figure it out.
Not too much has changed.
Not too much. Get out of my cart and good luck, guys.
Yeah, she didn't even say why she was here.
Got cut off by the DM, man.
Yeah, she did.
Not on accident.
No, it was on purpose. She's veiled. He's a little creeped out after the dark elf thing.
What is he?
He's a little creeped out. Like, you know, he just took your gold. He's like, all right.
Is he, though?
He's a human.
Okay.
He's a human.
A Nord
The
or
Nord.
Imperial?
Skyrim's for the Nords.
Looks like a Nord. He's blonde hair. You know,
Okay.
relatively rough. You know, he gets out of his carriage to help you guys out of the back, and with your equipment and stuff. He's walking with a slight limp. He's like, and it's gonna help the Azamar out of the tent. Not that you can tell, but the human-looking one with the veil. She's like, why do you cover your face?
It's part of my religion, so to speak.
You're Muslim?
God damn.
I mean, that's one explanation.
And you're here. Why?
She kind of like clasps her hands together gently, and well, there's a shop actually in Riften. I'm looking to peruse and talk with the owner about the certain weapons that she makes there.
Now, like the shop or the shop?
Who's to say?
I'll leave you be. You guys' gold is as good as anyone else's. He starts to limp back to his to the front of the carriage again after you guys are all get out. You know, turns the horses around. He says like, "Good luck, guys. Skyrim. Eventually, Skyrim's a hard time. I mean, I did it once before I took an arrow to the knee." I can hate you. And so he gets his horses to turn around.
Before he runs off, Alto just kind of raises his dead arm and says, "Yeah, and I took a dragon to the arm."
Oh, dragon. Where at? They've in Skyrim. They've been gone ever since the Dragonborn killed them all a few hundred years ago.
Fuck, what did I name the country? 1 second. All the way back in Argostyle.
Ah, far away then. Good. Yeah, most of the dragon has been curved throughout Tamriel here, fortunately for us, but still some out there. Well, best of luck to you all. Don't die. I'd like to, get your business again sometime. And he crosses, turns the cart fully around now and starts leaving again.
I just had to throw that in because I didn't explain that in my backstory.
So, you guys are at Crossroads, right here.
Crossroads.
The blue dot is. So, there's 3 major roads. There's the northern road, which you can see. There's a light flurries in the sky right now. It's kind of clear skies, but you see in the northern road, like, I don't know, a few hundred yards up the road, that it's just a blizzard, just a wall of snow. It's just very. It's almost like a line. Like, it's very obviously probably not natural. It's just a very line of blizzarding snow. Your southern road approaches up a mountain. It's a steep incline, but it looks interesting. And then up the western road, you can see at the top of a crest of a hill, you can see about 6-7 miles down. It's relatively clear out. You see like chimneys, little smokes coming up from a small village, possibly that way. You guys all have these maps, which are quite out of date. So, what do you guys do?
Well, first off, I'd like to point out that I'm not heading into a blizzard.
I agree.
To avoid.
So if you all want to go somewhere else, I'm all for it.
I think
So
it's
it's
best
dangerous
we,
to travel alone, so I'm sticking with you guys for now.
I think it's best we stick together just to avoid thieves and other vagabonds along the way.
Would be preferable, yeah.
They were
Well,
to go into the village.
I guess the village is the most reasonable way to go.
Alright, so you guys are heading to the village.
I clutch my sack.
Alright, you guys
Something like that.
gotta do it. So you guys travel. The village is about 6 miles away, so it takes you about an hour every 2 miles with your current equipment. And you guys are about 2 miles out from the village right now. When
Strolling.
strolling is it's a rough road. It's not particularly easy. You're all carrying most of you are carrying a decent amount of gear. You guys are looking at the scenery. It's very snowy. Some of you guys getting a little cold and such. And just want you guys to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Not much.
Not
Where
much.
is my perception? Jeez, okay.
And so Ian, on the sheet, you can hit the where it says skills. There's a perception button that you can just left click it.
It's
Should
on
be,
the core page.
Halfway down the order.
Hey,
Ouch!
There you go. 3. I'll take the 3. All right.
I like how he rolled 3 different ones.
I know. I'll take the 10. Actually, that's the first one. All right.
Yeah.
So Layla and I don't believe. Actually, no one's given their name yet. But
Nope.
so
That's why mine's in question marks.
Yep, Grace's character and Mira's character both they hear in the distance a howl. Howling of a wolf in the distance. It's it's off the trail a little bit, but it's relatively close to you guys. You can tell it's within a few hundred yards.
Sounds like we have a few beasties around us.
And probably getting closer from the sounds of it.
Probably. It might attack, so if anybody has any weapons, you might want to pull them out.
Starts pulling out.
I pull out my
Uh,
crossbow.
right in.
I'm gonna pull out my weird short sword.
Are you guys staying there or heading towards the town?
I think
I
we're
think
still
we
heading towards
stay.
the town.
Keep moseying that way and just be on lookout.
Keep moving.
Yeah, be on guard, but walk. So that
You
would
guys
be, like,
managed
speed.
to make it to you're a few hundred yards outside of town now, and you see a little sign that's crudely made. It's a few planks nailed together and carved into it. Says "Town of Gorlith." So it's Gorlith, Gorleth.
Ah.
I'll type in the chat for you guys. So you guys start walking down. It's a small town. There's very few buildings. There's a stables in the corner. A small shop with a name that you can't quite read. It's out of you guys' distance to read. An inn. It's called It's called just Tabitha's Inn. And then you see like two or three more small houses in the distance, kind of all just stacked up next to each other. There's fires going most of the fireplaces. Just very, very like rudimentary roads. They're not really well paved or anything. It's just kind of dirt roads. You see one person sitting outside of the inn smoking a pipe. And it's about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. Sun's getting a little low. It sets early in Skyrim.
We should go talk to the man with the pipe.
I mean, if you want to talk to the man with the pipe, you do it.
Walk over to the man with the pipe.
I do.
Alright. What do you want?
Looking for stay at your inn.
I'm not the owner of the inn. I'm just smoking a pipe in front of the inn. If you want to see you get a room or something, go in the inn.
I walk in the inn.
I walk in the inn.
Alright, you
I
guys all
follow.
walk.
I
Guys all walk
guess
in the
I'll
inn.
go too, because
Just give him a weird look.
fucking abrasive people.
As you walk past Boom's character, he's gonna stop you. Be like, "What are you doing in these parts?"
None of your business.
I mean, you're not a human, so it is my business.
Oh, we'll see what the Imperials say about that.
The Imperials. They haven't been this way in 100 years. All they have left is solitude. Fitting name for it now.
Perhaps. I have no quarrel with your people.
You see, just keep your nose clean, elf. He's gonna spit at you, kind of like towards your feet.
That's odd.
Ignore him.
All right. He lets you into the. He releases this thing and lets you into the inn.
The most oasis part of the place.
Huh.
Oasis.
So we guys walk into the inn, and you guys want a map for this or no?
Doesn't really
If you want.
matter.
I mean, it won't really do anything unless you guys really need combat, but it's up to you. But anyways, so you guys walk in the inn, and there's a owner, is a small female human. Everyone inside is human. Small female named, you presume it's Tabitha. She's behind the counter cleaning off a mug. There's a small keg of ale behind her. There's a couple people in the corner playing dice. They start grumbling to each other once they see Boom's character when he walks in. And then there's a bard playing a lute in the corner, very softly, sitting next to a nice hearth in the middle of the inn.
So I'm gonna walk up to the lady and say, "Excuse me, how much is a room here?"
Oh, visitors? What are you guys doing here in Gorlith?
We're just passing through and we need a place to stay for the night.
How many are you?
4.
4. She looks at Boom's character, including the dark elf?
Sure, I'll
Including him, yes.
tag along with him.
Well, for everyone besides him, it would be 2 silver,
What about him?
2 gold.
Hmm.
I assure you I'm here to cause no trouble.
You might not cause trouble, but others might.
Fair point. I can take care of myself, though. About 1 gold. Potentially.
You seem like you have a good head on your shoulders. I'll accept that. There's 3 rooms, 2 beds each, so one of you guys will have to share.
I don't mind bunking up with someone.
I don't mind either.
Alright, looks like we're sharing a room, elf.
Alright.
Pass her the 2 silver.
Alright.
I'm 1 gold.
Fucking racism. Your kind aren't wanted around here, donkey.
Kinda expected this going in here, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, does Grace's and Ian's character also pay?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys have 3 rooms to do what you wish. She's still cleaning her mug. Pockets the gold and says, have a good stay.
Alright. I will. I start heading towards the room.
Same. What was your name, by the way?
My name's Alto. Nice to meet you.
Name's
Nairi.
Nilvin.
Nilvin? That's a slightly strange name to me, but I'll live. I reach out my hands to shake his.
Slightly strange person. Shake.
the hair kind of flicks again, just out of nowhere. As you can see, I'm not very good at disguising myself.
Hold on a
Do
second.
do do.
I
What was
retired
your,
to my room
name
as well.
Alto. ALTO.
ALTO. Got it.
Yeah.
Notes.
Yeah. You were Nilvin?
Nilvan. Nilavan.
Nilavin. Okay.
Nilvan. Whatever.
I'm using the treasure tab as my notes tab.
That works.
Instead of making you make a note sheet. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, there's
Word document.
does Ian and Grace's character do anything, or just go to the room?
I suppose I retired to my room as well.
About how
Time of day is it?
yeah.
It's 6 p.m., but it's getting dark already.
Is like
It's
the
very dim light. Like
is
if
the
normal
tavern,
humans have hard time to see.
is the tavern like any lively, or is there a lot of people in it?
No, there's just the 2 people playing dice, and the bard and the inn owner, and the man out front smoking a pipe. So the only people you've seen so far in this town.
Very empty town. I
yeah.
also leave to retire to my room for the evening.
Man, you guys just sleep. Don't want to do anything, you guys just go to bed.
I go to the.
I just want to say for Nillivan, as if he's awake slightly past when I fall asleep, he's going to notice that the hair on my head in 2 places slowly just kind of pops up into these white fox-like ears. Which is why they were twitching before.
Do you want to make him roll a perception check for that?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
DC 15 or 10 probably.
Yeah, 10, because I'll be asleep at the time, and it'll be pretty
Be
obvious.
pretty obvious.
Well, that's a 9, so.
He doesn't notice.
I rolled another 4. 2 for 4s in a
Goddamn.
row. Well, I was gonna go back to the bar and grab a drink and read my book a little bit.
She charges you 1 copper for a mug. She doesn't charge you extra to drink.
That's good, at least.
Be a little bullshit if you charged him extra to drink anyway.
Well, she just doesn't want anyone breaking that into her inn or destroying it. you gotta be careful of that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Layla gets kind of settled into her room for the evening, she will say a prayer to your goddess for thanks for the at least decently safe travels as well.
Mhm. Anyone do anything else?
No, the kitsune went to sleep.
Not really.
Alright,
Snore very loudly.
Very loudly? Or you snore
Yes.
very loudly?
I snore very loudly.
you snore very loudly.
Oh, joy. He's this
Oh,
kind
boy.
of idiot. He's a mouth breather even when he sleeps.
It's a mouth.
Oh my god.
Alright, see, now it's morning, dawn breaks. It's like 5:30 a.m. Very, time. It's a little weird here. Like, it breaks early. The sun does, and so you guys start waking up one by one, I presume, and the tavern's pretty much empty. To bath, he's not even downstairs. There's a small, like on the keg. There's a little cup next to it for people. There's a couple pieces of copper in there. It seems seemingly unmanned currently.
The kitsune when he wakes up kind of hides his ears again the way they were before.
Do you want to make a sleight of hand check?
Sleight of hand check?
Yeah, because Boom's still in the room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do not think I have very
Unless-
big sleight of hand. Oh wait,
unless
I
you
do.
care.
Jeez.
Just 11. Yeah, I'll say roll a perception check.
That's 2 on the dice.
All right,
You
you succeed. You succeed in hiding your ears again.
again.
7 total. Yeah.
You're rolling so low on your real dice. And
That's what I normally do. That's what normally happens.
That's
oh
fair.
no.
All right, you guys.
I'd rather be rolling average than rolling criticals either direction.
True.
True.
Plus,
yeah,
I'm getting
I,
all the low rolls out of my system now instead of later, and it's more important.
Oh yeah. But I'll go ahead and walk out of the room, stretching as I go.
Layla will be putting down the veil as she's like opening her door. Like,
Back
I
up.
see you over there, veiled one.
and she kind of looks up and nods. Well, good morning to you as well.
Pleasure to see you slept well, even though I can't actually tell because of the veil.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. And
Stumble out of my room. Sorry.
Honor gets
what?
like, quiet evening. It's always good for the body.
Evening. It's morning.
I was referring. He asked how I slept.
Oh, fair.
Oh yes.
I haven't had my coffee yet.
You're a coffee drinker, eh?
Over the hearth in the middle, there is a cup of coffee with another, small cup, like a little metal cup with a couple pieces of copper still in it. So assuming, people are paying and just serving themselves right now as the owner sleeps.
Ah.
Makes sense.
Hmm.
Grab
Suppose I could use something to perk myself up as well, though I don't have much to go on.
grab coffee and miscellaneous breakfast if there's breakfast available.
There's a couple like pieces of bread and cheese on the table, like kind of half eating left over from last night.
I'm also grabbing a cup of coffee, and I
Where
paid
the
the one
Two
copper
people
for it.
of the playing dice were sitting. There's like 4 or 5 pieces of bread and half of like a cheese wheel.
Skyrim
wheel.
logic.
Where's the sweet rolls?
That's extra. That's extra.
That's like, but these are just left over. There's no cup next to it or anything. They just left them on the table for.
Okay.
I got too drunk and went home.
The
Piece of
monk
bread.
immediately kind of walks over and is like, takes a piece of bread. He's not gonna turn down the free food.
Oh yeah, I actually didn't.
Follow the monk.
Monk's a little poor.
Do you grab something to eat too, Ian?
I do.
I'm gonna
Bread.
walk over to the guys playing dice and ask him.
No, they're not there anymore. There's no one else in there. It's just the table where they were at is where the food is.
Oh, okay.
There's just it's entirely empty. The hearth looked like someone put wood on a few hours ago, but relatively low, and they throw a pot of coffee for people in the morning. But there's no one else in the inn with you guys.
Okay.
Oh. Seems somewhat dead in here this morning.
I can use some good breakfast, but
I don't think you'll be getting that here, to be honest.
not quite.
Seems like a poor yet quaint little town, despite the blatant racism.
It's as good a breakfast as I've ever gotten.
Wait, did you grow up in a monastery like me?
I was a slave.
Ah, so you ate even more poorly than I did.
Likely,
Well,
yes.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I actually forgot
Anybody
to
else?
add something to my inventory.
Did I forget anything in mine?
Artificers start with Dungeoneer's pack.
Oh yeah, I don't have to have my arm as in my inventory.
What's your arm look like anyway?
Uh, 1 second.
What is this? So Dungeoneer's
you-
pack comes with 10 pythons.
Pittons, yes.
Pittons.
Yeah, can you make that grow a little bit?
Yeah.
What are
It's-
those?
The arm looks a lot like that, but without the little leather. It's attached straight to the arm,
Huh.
and the claws are not actually there. It's just a
Interesting.
fist. Yes. And also, there's there's small like bits and pieces of purple running through it, like dark purple.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Did you make that yourself?
No, actually, it's going to sound weird, but a member of the Fae built it for me.
Interesting. Who are these Fae?
What are the Fae again? Wind
They're, They're like a. I'll just grab the description. Hold on 1 second. It's right here.
They're
I didn't do enough research. I just put it in there. I know the Fae usually speak Sylvan and are usually associated with like wind and air.
Yeah. So they're. Let's see if they have.
They have like their own separate plane, the Feywild, and there's all sorts of weird stuff going on. They're like related to elves, I think,
Yeah,
in terms
yeah.
of D&D elves, which I'm
Mhm.
not.
Slight yes, because I think the Wood Elves are related to the Fae.
I think, well, technically all elves are related to the Fae when in regards to D&D because of the Fae ancestry racial trait that gives you like the advantage on like not being able to be put to sleep by magic, and then the advantage on charms kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Ah, okay.
I'm not a D&D Fae
And-
though, or elf though.
I
Yes.
figured I
Different race.
figured as much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's
but-
a dark elf, so
I'm
he's
a
a
local.
bad boy.
I'm a local comparatively.
True. But yeah, they're just from a different plane. They're like they look like fairies and stuff. Like, but
I'll just explain it kind of like that. I don't want to just talk it. It's too much. But I also add, I can actually, if my arm gets damaged, I can actually summon one of these Fae to fix it for me.
Interesting. Is it mechanical?
Mechanical and magical.
I see.
The Fae that does it is a brilliant mechanic that's been helping me since I was young, before this arm was even made. Some hell
Does he make
backstory.
weapons?
Hmm?
Does he make weapons?
She does not make weapons. She only agrees to work on the arm itself. Because of the accident when I was younger.
An accident.
Yeah,
What's happened?
having my arm bitten off by a young black dragon.
Never seen a
Before,
dragon.
Well, they're not very common even where I'm from, but they are definitely hunted down at young ages and killed because of the danger they pose when they're older.
Dragons were
See,
eradicated a few hundred years back, I think.
In this country, not the other ones. They still exist in the other countries. It's just some reason stay away from this one, I guess. That's what Zach was saying.
Trying to find.
So yeah, there's they're not common, like they're not like Skyrim common. Like people in Skyrim believe like most dragons be eradicated, but there, a few probably escaped here or there to like go to other countries and try and live.
Yeah.
But they being a baby dragon is definitely an interesting thing for people to hear because they didn't know they're reproducing anymore. They thought most of the
Not baby, young.
well, yeah, but like still young, like most
Baby
of the
would be like a
dragons from
wormling.
Skyrim were super ancient,
Yes.
so the fact that there's new dragons come out is news to most people from Skyrim.
It's a good thing no one in Skyrim heard me say that.
I wonder if Parthenax is still kicking. Did-
Unless somebody followed the quest to kill him.
yeah, which no one does. Because we all like them better than blades.
Are you guys done inside the tavern yet, or?
I kind of like while I was drinking coffee, and she has the veil lifted up just enough to drink.
Did she
And-
pay for it?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the veil is big enough you could probably fit a coffee cup entirely in there.
You're probably right. Like,
You're able to.
drinking
She just
Everyone-
wants to show her pale, rosy lips.
you never know.
Sure.
So she's
There
just
you go.
kind of drinking it, like, just listening to the conversation.
I will pull out a 3 out of the 4. Well, that says days of rations, so I will pull rations out and reheat it over the fire and make breakfast, I guess, for people.
Yeah.
I'll stick with the bread. Don't worry.
Ah, it's fine.
I'm used to the small amount of food. That's all I got back at the monastery.
We'll be traveling today. You'll need your energy.
You'd be surprised how much energy I get from such little food.
Fair enough.
Plus, I have my own rations. I didn't come unprepared.
never say no to free food.
I didn't say no to the free food that was on the table.
True.
That's true.
Is you guys just eating anything? You guys having more conversation, or you guys just kind of eating quiet?
Alto kind of turns and looks at the veiled one, since she hasn't actually said her name, and says, "So, you and the strange ex-slave, I suppose, haven't really said much. What are you guys doing here? And like, I don't know. What are your names?"
Name's Ari. My
Cut out.
Yeah, it cut out.
name is. Sorry. My name's Ari. I led a slave rebellion back in my home, and I'm looking for gold. Build a.
Say your name is Ari, or can you just type that for me?
Retriarch.
Get your Ari, but Ari for short.
How's it spelled?
Yeah, I wanna.
It goes by Ari, right? AR. Yeah, right.
Unfortunately, one of my ex's names was Ari, and I hate the name now.
Oof.
It's like a League of Legends champion, dude. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking of.
That name?
I mean, it could be one of the.
Fucking pantheon, dude. Anyways.
And what about you, Veiled One?
Layla kind of puts the cup down on one of the tables. It's like, well, my name is Layla Tabris, or as some people back in my home used to know me as Dead West.
Why'd they call you that?
I have one of the best shots, and she kind of moves her arm to show like the hilt of her weapon, which looks very unusual just from that piece itself, and goes back to having it being covered by like the sleeve of her gown. If we run into some danger, I'm sure you'll all understand fully.
Yeah,
Interesting
fair
weapon.
enough, fair enough. I'll have
It
you
is.
know I can handle myself in battle as well, given the obvious metal arm.
It's interesting to. One of the big reasons that I have come out this way is to head to Riften, and this owner I'm looking for also has a metal arm.
Oh, really?
No one knows why though.
I didn't know that metal arms were so common.
Well, working with and she kind of gestures back to her weapon. Could probably be a bit dangerous from what I've experienced.
Well, then I will be on my guard if I end up there with you.
And even though no one can see it under the veil, she just kind of smiles with a little soft laugh. It's like, I am sure that things are properly safe for everyone in that little shop.
In the shop, that's a kicker right there.
Don't worry, I know how to handle my equipment just fine.
Oh, I'm sure you do, darling.
Oh my god.
The joy of being chaotic good.
What a fucking rip.
I will say that her holy symbol is visible like on her neck. It's like probably the one color. It's bright silver
Oh,
hanging
yeah?
around her neck. It's a little raven's head.
Oh, my character, the way I made him, he's definitely still gonna make that joke.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Alright. Is it going to do anything else, or
No, I think that covers what I wanted to say.
I guess gonna
Breakfast is served. All
you
good.
guys eat? You guys gonna go outside?
Where are we going?
Alright,
Yeah.
well, once you guys exit the tavern, you'll see right across the street the small shop. You can kind of make out the sign now. It says Stone's Alchemy, and you see a short woman, about 5 foot tall, who's wearing a cloak with a hood up, cursing as her door is broken open. She's just cursing very loudly under her breath as she's trying to pick up pieces of the door and put them inside.
Do you know, ma'am?
Yeah, what happened here?
Yeah, so had a break-in.
Well, it definitely looks like a break, and it definitely looks like it went in, so...
Yes, well, just come inside. She leads you inside the shop if you follow. And, she like sets the pieces of the door off to the side, and you see the shelves, which are all empty for the most part. And there's an alchemy bench behind the counter, and she looks up and she sees. Are you wearing like your hood very like low, Nillivan, or can she like would she be able to see your face?
She can see my face, not too much else.
All right. She can look up and be like,
About the same as my picture.
Yeah. Oh, fellow elf in these parts. She's gonna undo her hood, and she looks relatively human. But you can tell she's a half elf. She has a few elvish characteristics. Like, oh, what are you doing here?
Oh, coming to Skyrim from Morrowind, investigating some Dwemer ruins.
Researcher. I see. Yes.
I can repair your door for you if you like.
I've my husband can do that when he gets back from his trip, but these fucking goblins. I caught one as she like points to a corpse that's behind the counter. That's cut up quite terribly. But they made off with a lot of my potions and my holy symbol.
And Layla kind of tilts her head slightly, like, they stole your holy symbol.
Yeah, I left it. Got ripped from my neck when I was killing this one, and as they ran off back into the mountains.
If you do not mind me asking, but which deity do you follow?
Well, might be a little bit of a shock to you, but I'm not really from this plane. The goddess's name is Saren Ray, but it still works here, but it's complicated how we got here.
I mean, at least you do have companionship both physically with your husband and as well with your deity.
Yes.
Is it comfort?
We would go and take care of this problem ourselves, but I need to. Like I said, he's off in Whiterun making a deal with a guild currently. So, you guys wouldn't mind? I have some gold to spare from my last sale. Be yours if you want to find the goblins who took my potions and my ankh.
Well, I will say, I always wondered what it felt like to fist a goblin.
That is oddly specific.
Horny bastard, aren't you?
Oh no, it's how I fight. I actually use my fists. I'm sorry, I worded it very, very poorly.
I might have something else for you.
What would that be?
Well, if you're into fisting and stuff, I might be able to dig something out.
Do you know where they went?
Intriguing.
Nah, it's next to a locked chest next to her.
Oh my god. Oh no.
I may or may not be interested.
I'm dead. Oh no. I'm dead.
But I'm Mrs. Stone, so she holds out her hand to shake. So, what are your guys' names?
Alto reaches out and says, "I'm Alto. Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you, and you, elf.
Nilvin. Pleasure to see another elf
All
in these
right.
parts.
Yeah, just keep your hood up, and most people here don't know I'm an elf, but just stay low. They don't take kindly to us.
I've noticed.
And
My name's Ari.
Ari, nice to meet you. You look like a strong man. My husband would like to fight you one day, probably, just for fun.
I'd win.
I'm not so sure about that. She smiled.
Oh, joy.
I'll tell him when he gets back. Well, or you might run to him right run. He's gonna be there a while if you go there. He'll stick out. You'll recognize him. And you veiled one.
She shakes her hand. Layla Tabris.
Nice to meet you. Well, would you guys be so kind as to go and kill some goblins on my behalf?
Oh, I already announced my ideas for the goblins.
Sure. Do you know where they went?
Yes, they're up up the road. There's the crossroads, and she points easterly from the western border. It's like at the crossroads. If you take the southern path, it's gonna be a mountain. And then be two entrances you guys can go into for their caves. It's been a problem, but they keep the others in check in the town, so I haven't gotten rid of them yet. But there's a large entrance in the bottom of base of the mountain, and there's a smaller entrance up the side of the mountain. I've never been in there myself. I just found where they've gone before.
All right.
Hmm.
Can you take care of yourself if they come back? If they
Yeah.
send a couple here.
Yeah, I can defend the town from a few goblins. I just don't want to leave, my shop and the valuables I was able to save behind without anyone watching them,
Right.
It's understandable.
especially without a door.
If you repair the door, it'll be quick.
Yeah, I can fix it while you guys are out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I guess we should go
Let's get going.
fist some goblins.
Always up for a good fisting.
Ah,
Gosh.
oh my
Should have seen this coming whenever I chose a monk.
Uh,
true. Ah,
all the jokes.
All of them.
Alright, so you guys leave.
yep.
Alright. Back on the map. So it's probably around like 7-ish a.m. If I took like an hour to eat breakfast and 30 minutes or so to talk to Mrs. Stone.
Oh
Mhm.
my god, Mrs. Stone.
You guys walk back to the crossroads where you guys were dropped off.
Hey,
Oh, that's where we need to go. And we need to go south, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Over there.
No, you guys would be. Yep, you're right here. So you're 6 miles, so it's like a 3-hour walk.
Hold on, guys. Here. I'll help you out. Press tilde. Player.setAv. Let's see, what was it? Player speed space 999. Now you can move super fast. Oh, and also type in TCL. That'll turn collisions off so you can go through the terrain.
Why did I just now realize what he was talking about?
Console command unrecognized.
Console does
Oh
not
my-
exist.
Console command unrecognized.
Dang it, one of my mods acting up again.
Okay.
As you guys are walking back from the town, it's about the same place you heard them last time. You hear, same two people. I'm just going to use the same protection checks. Heard the wolves howling again.
From the south or from the north?
So it's the same. Yeah, they're on the northern side of the road.
Ah.
Should we be concerned about the wolves heading into town?
The town
Heading
look-
into town. I think they're in the same place. Have a feeling it's not even actual wolves at this point.
Did we see any like guards in the town?
Yeah.
Nope, there's no guards. You literally only saw like the 5 people, and you saw like there was a stables that was still open, so a few people in there. And like I said, there's only like 5 or 6 buildings in the town. It's very small.
Okay.
I say we go handle the goblins first, and if we come back and the wolves are still being pests, maybe we could help out.
Agreed.
Alright, so you guys keep walking at the crossroads of the southern pass.
Primary
Do you-
quest first, secondary quest second.
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
Alright, so it's about, you guys start walking down the southern road.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys pass and you see a very large, obvious opening at the base of the mountain before it starts to really incline.
Mm-hmm.
I presume this was the large entrance that Mrs. Stone was telling you guys about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to keep walking to find the other entrance, or?
What do you want to do?
Do we like our holes big or small? That's the real question.
I'm fine with either.
as long as we can fix them.
As long as we can punch them.
Or Layla.
She's just like face palming in the back, like, oh my god.
Rubbing the top of her veil without hitting her face. Just
Yeah, yeah.
A woman of the fate, hearing so many lewd obscenities.
She's just shaking her head, like, let's Why don't we go ahead and go here since we are here and
So I'm
try
all for
to.
it.
All right, you guys walk into this cave. Ba-bum.
Oh, Coco.
Every time I'm in a call with Brace, it's Coco.
It's Coco.
Well, my parents aren't home, so Coco gets to spend the night with me. So she's on my couch.
All right, so you guys see. How you guys walk in?
Oh, I already see that.
Well, yeah, it's a giant rock. You can feel it if you really want to.
How
The
do we
rock.
walk in?
It's a rock.
I suppose
marching
two of us
order.
should probably be in front.
Probably
The monk and the gladiator-looking fellow.
I'm in the back.
probably. Yeah.
I take the lead.
Take the lead. It's dark as fuck, by the way, so you can't see shit, Ian.
Oh yeah, I can see everything though.
Everyone else has dark vision.
So we can do
Can
black
we
and
tell
white.
that
Yeah,
he's Can we tell that he's struggling to see?
Yeah, well, Ian, you're walking forward, right?
Yes.
All right, roll a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Hold on, let me pull up my character scan and crashed.
So, yep, you're fine. So you're gonna have to select at the top of your sheet, select disadvantage, and then
Well,
there you go. Roll another one. That works. Well, you just roll a second time. A 4. You
Oof.
shit.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
You just run into the rock and fall down.
Smack.
Also, actually, just kind of laughs and walks over and helps him up. You can't see, can you?
damn cave.
Layla kind of chimes up like, I do have an idea on how we can brighten things up in here.
I light a torch.
Or that. Lame.
I give you the torch.
So lame.
You guys have control of your characters tokens, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I do not.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
you don't?
I always couldn't remember. Yeah, I forgot.
I don't know how.
You
if
just
I
like
did.
you just scroll over it and then you should be able to move it. Like you get the little.
Just delete that one. I can move this
Yeah.
one.
All right. Can you move that one in? No.
You just
Dude.
click drag.
Just left click it and drag it.
There you go.
That was me.
Oh.
No, I'm left clicking,
No.
dragging.
So all right, go to it'll like highlight it when you left it. Try now. I just put a new token for you. Can you move that or no?
Negative.
See
So
on
go to
the-
your
on the right, the journal. Just click and drag your character and pop it in there.
You click on the name, drag it into the thing
Yeah.
instead of the picture itself.
Should be
There
able
you
to
go.
control
There we go.
that.
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, move it now. Dope.
Yeah, so I guess I ran into the rock there. Then
Now you ran into this rock. You literally just walked to the side of it. Shit, you went 5 feet before eating shit.
Well, remember, 3 of us have dark vision though, so we can
Yep.
see way farther.
Yep, that's why I wanted to make that a thing. All right. So, did you hand
What's that for, Boom?
Ari the torch?
Oh,
Are you holding the torch?
I'll hand you
Little
the
bit.
torch.
I hand Ian the torch. All right. I'll make the dot for him. What's the vision? It's like 30 feet, isn't it? Not a torch.
Actually, Layla
I
can
think
see
you-
everything.
I think.
Well, yeah, there's a rock in your way currently, but
I think the vision for the torch is 30 feet dim light.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Something
like 10
like
feet right, 30 feet dim. Yeah. Wow. All right. Do you continue to lead, Ian?
I suppose I do.
All right. Just start moving forward towards the edge of the fog of war. Roll initiative.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
Oh, you're not.
Roll initiative. Actually, so this goblin is going to get an attack opportunity on you first as you walk around the corner with a bright ass fucking torch. And
I knew I should have let myself go first.
let's see, 4 for initiative.
What the fuck?
It's 9.
God damn it.
The cleric gets to go first.
Hey, I beat
Hell
someone.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you beat 2 of us actually.
I did, yeah.
you guys want your clerics to go first. What do you mean?
Does a 17 hit you, Ian? Does that beat your AC?
My
Your,
no, I have
Nope.
18.
Alright, so this goblin, he comes at you swinging, swings kind of blinded by the torch and the bright light, and just his sword just clatters off of the rock next to you guys. As let me roll initiative for the goblins now.
That's important.
15. Okay, well, you get to go first, Layla.
So about like how much room is there between like myself, the goblin, and that rock?
So
And-
you'll be able to you'll move with difficulty between between
Alto.
She wants to
Alto and the rock.
Yeah.
Get to it, yes,
I
but
think she wants to shoot between.
but you can shoot between them. There's a gap, yes.
Well, I don't want to like blow your ears out with a fucking gun. Damn, dude.
In a
That
night
is
space.
So it'll just take you 10 feet to move 5 feet. It'll just be twice the cost because you're trying to. Well, also depends on what you're trying to hit him with because swinging will be difficult as well.
I don't have any. Well, I do have a.
Torch is 20-foot radius, by the way. And then
Is it 20 foot radius? Okay,
bright light and then 20-foot dim light past that.
that's it. Okay.
Ah, okay.
I'd like to go ahead and cast a Sacred Flame to the goblin.
All
He
right.
has to make a dex save.
All right. What's the DC on it?
14.
Does not make it.
Hey, so he takes 5 feet of 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
I was reading.
5 feet of radiant damage. That's,
5 feet of radiant.
That's a lot
that's
of
more
radiant,
than
man.
the goblin's actual size.
And that is it for myself.
What does the red dot mean?
He's
Bloody?
bloody. Yep. He does not like the bright light. Or the bright I guess damage. Definitely starts cursing in his goblin language as he's going to take another swing at Ian since it's just his turn again.
Roll another initiative.
No, he's going to take another swing at you and he misses again. Just clatters off the rock again and just clattering against the rock.
Think of Final Fantasy turn orders, Ian.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
That actually helps even less because I've never played.
No, so
Really?
yeah.
It's
Nope.
Once you roll initiative, that's set, and
Oh, okay.
it's just the
It's-
order in which
it's-
everything goes, and then it just loops.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
that's how a lot of the Final Fantasy games play too.
Okay.
Any
you.
turn-based game, really,
Yeah, pretty much.
unless there's a speed
Yeah.
stat.
Yeah,
So he
unless-
swings his sword at you again, Ian. Misses, hits the rock again, but manages to hold onto his sword still. And then
somehow.
this other goblin is going to walk up over here, pull out a short bow, and goes to make a hit at the guy holding the torch. He does not like the fucking thing. And he rolls. Let's see, 22 to hit. Does that hit, Ian? I believe that does. It beats your AC, correct?
Yes, it does.
Alright. And you'll take 3 points of damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
Early game damage be like,
Alright, next is Nillivan.
If any of you are looking behind, which you probably aren't, you see me pull out a rather complicated-looking drummer crossbow. And take a shot. That is a... Oh, wow. That's a modded 20.
Which one are you trying? Which one are you shooting?
The bloodied one.
He's dead.
Okay.
You aim your crossbow, shoot, and bolt just pierces straight through his skull. He just drops like a sack of potatoes.
Sweet. And bonus action. I cast Sanctuary on you.
Alright, which does.
let me check one thing.
You'll see.
Alright, I'll see.
Ooh, interesting use of Sanctuary, but I don't know.
Alright, so it's my turn,
Hello.
right?
Yep.
I mean,
So
it'll
now,
help.
now it
So-
is going to be Alto's turn.
So 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna step right up to this one.
Alright.
I'm gonna make a regular. Oh
What
wait,
is
not
that?
even a fist attack. I'm gonna make this attack.
Wait, is that an
Damn.
urn?
Yes,
That's an urn.
that is an urn. How do you want to kill him? Because you can explain how you kill this man. He is dead. He is very, very
I'm
dead.
using my monk weapon,
It's
and
a
I'm
nat
just
20.
like,
Nice.
Yep.
I just straight up cleave his head off and look very surprised about it. It's like, wow.
His body's just limp on the ground there, and his his body's still kind of spazzing out on the ground as his head is very kindly detached by his body. And we're gonna keep that turn order. So throughout
Okay,
the
so
rest of this.
my movement's not up yet, so I'm gonna move like 10 more feet because I
It's
had.
combat's over right now. So you see actually I didn't reveal that for you. You see some interesting looking doors. There's the two on the right here. Combat's over, so you guys can move wherever.
They look very white.
Slightly AFK at the moment.
Fine. The two on the right, there's one on the right and one on the left.
I get very curious, and I'm going to peek into the urn.
Do you open the urn?
Yes.
Alright, you see just a pile of ashes.
Ah, damn it.
Are you going to dig around in it at all, or?
Layla's just looking at him like, isn't it a little disrespectful? A little.
Well, I do come from a monastery, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
Ian, do you leave it alone, or do you dig through this urn?
I dig through it.
You dig through it? Alright.
Damn slaves.
Layla's just like, oh no, oh boy.
You find a blue quartz gemstone.
Nice.
I pick.
Alright. Mark that in your character sheet as underneath the treasure.
So you basically got a sapphire. Or is it just quartz?
It's a blue quartz.
Ah.
Sapphire is better than quartz.
Oh, yeah.
So there are 2 doors here?
Yep, and
Are they
so
locked?
yes, they are not opening. They are not like normal doors. They are like stone, basically the dragon claw door. Best way to describe it.
Ah,
So they look like that, but you would recognize the script, but you cannot read it. It is actually, I think. Hold on one second. Let me double check the character sheets.
Yeah,
But,
I can't speak.
No. So let's see.
Undercommon, Elvish.
So you'd recognize it somewhat. It is Dwarven script. Ian recognizes it directly. He understands that it is his script. He can't read anyways.
Well, hell.
But underneath it is something else written in English. Well, common rather. So then each of the doors on the one that you're currently looking at and observing, there is this written in English. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. How do you spell it?
What? Okay.
Like ends in dots after the very first long word. It's asking.
Check your DM.
I will. Yeah, it's script. So
what about the other door?
the other door has, again in common, if I drink, I die. If I eat, I am fine. What am I? And underneath that, there is
the
another.
sapphire.
Fire.
Alright, so as Alto says that, the door slowly rolls open.
Well, I wasn't the first one to say it, but
Oh, I hear. Ian's a little hard to hear, to be honest.
yeah.
Like you're like
Right, turn my mic up.
you might turn your mic up, like move a little away from your mouth. It's like spaced out, insane for some reason.
Okay.
Is my
That's
quality
better.
okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just making sure. It can be funny at times.
Alright. So you
Right.
see that, and that's the wall right there.
I can't see further than that.
That just goes. Well, I guess you kind of see down this way, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a rock blocking that.
Well, I'd still be able to see the rock. That's the point.
Yeah, that's kind of. And then
There's another door.
Is
I'm
there
just like,
any lock or anything in this door that I can?
Nope, there's no lock whatsoever.
Interesting.
It's just a weird question door.
Yep, and
I'll take some notes and move on.
gonna get attack opportunity on Alto.
aw,
What did you guys say in character during your guys' discussion, by the way?
discussion?
Yeah, well, about the first lock.
Oh, we didn't even say anything. I just looked at the second one.
Yeah. All right. Alright, so
an idea
this goblin's gonna run at you, surprised by and seeing the torch behind you as well. It's gonna run at both of you, and he's gonna make an attack towards Ian. But you also get an attack of opportunity here.
Yes,
Alto.
make a wisdom save. Beat a 15.
Gotta make a wisdom save.
Oh, hold on.
He at 20, so he makes that. All right.
Dang.
So I get an attack of opportunity against
You
him.
can attack opportunity as he's gonna get his attack off on you first. He's gonna swing at him with his sword. He hits the rock with his sword, and it loses out his grip, so he has no weapon, and you're able to make an attack of opportunity Alto on this goblin.
Does that hit?
I believe it does. Let me double check. It does hit.
I don't know why I hit with the fist, actually, because I'm using a weapon too. But I'll just hit that.
7. All right.
And if that doesn't kill it, bonus action, boom.
That one misses.
Okay.
All right. So now it is Layla's turn.
If I walk here or a little bit behind Ari here, could I be able to attack the goblin, or are these two like?
You'd be able to
Oh.
climb over the rock, but we'll have to make a save or a what that be acrobatics check.
Probably
Climb
athletics.
Athletics.
Oh, they don't have a climb
Athletic-
check in this.
What are you trying
It'd
to
be
do?
athletics.
Just you can climb
over.
over the rock. It doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling. You could climb over it.
So athletics. Then
I think it takes double your movement to
It takes
move.
double your movement, and I'll have you make an athletics check because it's technically a pile of rubble.
Hell yeah, I'll do this
Yeah,
in a dress.
makes sense.
Let's go.
All right.
Rip.
Oh, boy.
You eat shit.
Rip.
You fall. You climb on top of the rock at first, and then you fall to the other side here, and you're just
Hell.
on the ground.
Prone.
Yeah, just on the ground, prone currently,
Aw, shit.
kind of dazed.
Aw. So,
What happened?
can I still attack from the ground?
No, you was
Aw.
you're dazed. I guess I don't know.
Your days for the rest of this turn.
Just this turn, you're not
Fair,
like
valid.
you're like just eat shit, and you're like fuck.
It's a
Like-
shocked kind of daze. Like you didn't expect it to happen.
Like, fuck me, man.
Yeah,
Just off.
you're too busy wallowing in your self pity.
There's like, there's swearing in Celestial and no one knows.
So the goblin
Right.
make another attack at Ari here. Does he have to make another will save?
I think if they succeed the first will save, they don't have to do it again.
Yeah. All right.
It's per turn.
Oh, it's per turn?
Well, he doesn't have a weapon, so he's trying to punch him anyways currently, and completely misses. He's just trying to grab at the torch and just trying to get the light out of the cave. So next up in turn order is Nilovan.
Okay, well,
My friend sucks. Wait a minute.
Say your friend sucks.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to give my friend some stuff that we ordered and that got delivered to my house. And I told her when she gets off of work to come to my house. And I expected her to message me, "Hey, I'm on my way." And then she's like, "Hey, I'm here." No warning. So we'll see how this goes. I'm like, real pro.
let's see.
That's a gang move.
True? Like, it's rude. I told her I'd
He
be a little
he hasn't attacked at all, has he?
The goblin?
No. Whatever it is, Ari.
All right. No, he has not.
Yeah, it should still be in effect. So
Okay. Yeah. No,
whenever
he.
a creature attempts to damage him.
All right. Well, he rolled a 19 on the will save, so
Wow.
he's rolling shit for everything else. But
Well, at least it still doesn't matter. I'll take a kind of peek around his shoulder and take a shot. If I can.
yeah, you'll be able to.
Nat 20!
All right, you fucking dome this thing again.
Headshot!
Drops like another sack of potatoes onto the ground.
Not actual potatoes, but he is the sack of potatoes.
The sack of potatoes just drops on the ground. Bolts just goes through his head. Just bounces off the wall behind him, and combat's over next to another similar-looking door.
Does like a Skyrim ragdoll effect, toppling over into the corner.
I'm
Yep.
curious
I
about
hate
this one.
goblins.
So it's another like dragon claw door.
Yep, it's a similar stainless stone circular door with the English script and a dwarvish script underneath it. And then the common on it. Well,
Can
yep.
anyone understand this?
No, none of you guys are able to.
No.
It's in Goblin,
I
so,
Script. Goblin. Never mind.
but it's written in Dwarven script, so that's how Goblin is written.
Huh.
Yeah. So, yeah. You guys want to wait for Grace to come back, or actually, I'll give you guys this riddle because she knows this riddle because I asked her how hard it was. But
Can I try to make a
What is the riddle? Because I need to know what it is.
the common is what has a face and two hands but no arms or legs.
A clock.
There you go. A door will open. But what did you want to do before it opens?
I was just gonna make a roll to see if I can figure out how this thing works. Just mechanically.
Go for it. Yeah. Could be high.
Tinkers, I guess? I don't know.
I guess it's not. It's technically magical, so
Magical or Arcana?
yeah. I
That
guess
would
you
be
Arcana
yes.
check it. Yeah.
what did I
let's-
miss?
Me
Missed the
getting the
clock
riddle.
that she already knew.
Oh,
a 15.
so
15. I'll say you understand that it's completely magical, like the with a little bit of mechanical aspects on it. Basically, there's a spell on there to solve the riddle to open the doors, and with the spell, you can tell that it was a well, you wouldn't be able to tell, but it's I'll say you also understand that the script beneath it is in Goblin, so you can assume it was like a Goblin shaman who put the script and the magic seal on it. And you're also make a mechanics check too.
Understood. Okay. So guess this would be more just straight intelligence.
Probably, yeah. Well, actually, make a history check.
History check?
Make a history check.
Okay, well that's even more. It's 26.
All right, yeah. So
19.
you'll also understand that the doors use technology that you're familiar with from your people from prior stasis. So this is might have been a larger part of could have been a larger part of a entire ruin.
Very interesting.
But all right,
So
you
the
guys,
door opens.
the door is opening. Yes, now that everyone is here. So,
I'm probably gonna solve a lot of the riddles.
and you guys see this. Hold on a second.
Sanctuary's gone, by the way.
Okay.
Oh
Well, it only
joy!
lasts a minute, so.
Oh boy!
So how far can you guys see?
60 feet for me.
I can see all of it. Like I don't have a dark vision range anymore
Hey, why is that?
because I have eyes of eyes.
Oh
of
yeah, that's fair.
Twilight domain.
Fair. Well, you're not around the corner yet, so.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll actually just have since I'll just say combat's still going, so it's now Ian's turn to go. As the goblins are all spooked and turn around at their door opens. So Ian, you'll be able to move 30 feet.
Every square is 5 feet. So.
Every square is 5 feet. Yep.
Also,
you-
if I were
you
you,
can-
I'd do snap to center.
Yeah,
I'm
This
talking
is-
to you, Zach.
I know. So you can walk on this stuff. Like this is just physical movement. But yeah, so that'd be 5, 10, 15 feet to get there, and you have another 15 feet of movement.
Actually, that would have been 10 feet because he walked like
5, 10. Oh yeah, you can go diagonal.
yeah, like that.
True. 10 feet.
So you can move 20 more feet if you want.
Let's go. Can I stay where I am? Or
No, you can go make an attack, yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
guess I'll try and make an attack on this guy
If you're
here.
trident.
Yeah.
So you can just click the trident on your character sheet to roll the hit.
Fucking
Let's do the
mouse.
first number. Good.
Just take the first one. My mouse double clicks sometimes.
Yeah, just click the first one's the name for Trident.
Yeah, the 14 will hit. You fucking stab the shit out of this goblin. And you literally, like, all 3 prongs literally just go straight through this goblin's armor as he is still kind of stunned at 4 non-goblins entering their home, and after just you can see in the Ian can't, but everyone else sees in the back there's a larger goblin that
Does he have like 2
Crushed
rocks
by
on
rock.
his head or
he's
something?
crushed by rocks and is
I
dead.
see it too.
There's
Oh,
2
you
goblins
see it
that pulled him out,
He's dead?
trying to pull out. Yep, he was their boss. Poor boss got killed by a collapse.
Huh.
Both like trying to like pull his body out before you guys open up the door.
Right, so he straight up kills it.
He straight up, just stabs the shit out of this thing.
Okay.
Stuck on the end of his trident and just trying to pull it back out. So now it is the Layla's turn.
Wouldn't it be? Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, just continue the initiative order.
Yeah.
From
I'm going to
I forget most of my stuff starts at level 2.
Yep. Most classes get stuff at level 2 or level 3.
Yeah. Like the main bulk of my class is level 2. So what does the angel do?
I think she is currently being distracted.
Oh.
I think so.
Ow.
And if you guys are curious, the cavern is about like 10 to 15 feet high. It's like in between there. You can tell it's probably like 12 feet high above you guys.
Okay.
I'm a short person, by the
I
way.
don't have to worry about 4 flyers. So
Yeah.
Yeah. But for you guys' information, my character is 5'2". Very short. So that'll be fun. Never played a short character before.
I'm
Nice.
relatively tall.
yeah, I think Ian is too, right? Grace,
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
5'12". Right.
Done.
Mid DC.
Yeah, Ian's 5'12", by the way. He's definitely playing that -1 int.
5'12".
12.
I can't wait for him to actually tell us in the game itself.
Yeah.
I love it.
He wrote that in the character sheet. I'm like, Ian, 5'12", huh? He's like, yeah, what's wrong with that? I'm like, definitely already role playing. Nice.
hell's
Welcome
bells.
back.
Welcome back.
I think my
You did-
Wi-Fi took a little shit.
That's bad.
Yes.
So I'm going to kind of walk forward
You'll be able to go around him, no problem, too.
and let me reopen my character sheet. Maybe.
That's important.
Your character shit?
I think I am gone.
Woo.
Ooh.
Oh, well. There you go.
Hello?
You moved finally?
Hold on, I'm refreshing.
That's probably important.
Yeah, probably.
Might help. My mic good now? Is
When you
it?
choke on your own
It's a
spit.
lot better now.
For some reason, my internet is always really, really good, except when I'm playing D&D.
Dude, maybe it's just roll 20. Maybe there's like a
The universe
minor in
tell
here.
you something.
My internet's always really good unless, you know.
So
Roll 20.
I'm going to take my pistol and shoot one of the goblins.
Alright.
Which
The
one?
one's close and the one's far away.
One of the. Ew, I probably wait. I'm lagging.
Shit.
Shit.
Don't worry about it. The cart's off center and they can't actually moved it once, dude. That's the biggest pain in the ass. So
Can I shoot one of the ones in the back?
Yep.
Actually. Hell yeah.
I'll be able to. Yeah. They're both neither of them are quite like they're just starting to turn around right now, so that is going to miss.
Aw, lame.
Fire a shot, the everyone's ears ring a little bit in the
Ow.
large, cavern, and it just, shoots. It hits the shaman that was underneath the boulders, and the fucking he's on his back or on his stomach, like facing guys. You just shoot him straight in the fucking head. If he wasn't dead beforehand, he definitely is now.
I kind of look for the body, and I'm just like, oh well. Raven Queen's blessing. Sorry.
Now it is. Who's turn again?
Now it is the goblins' turns.
Ah.
So they really just don't like to do with the torch. So they're gonna walk on top of this dude's body. I'm just gonna delete him. While you step over his body and get right next to him on the wall. And I'm just gonna make him try and see if he eats shit or not. Let's see. The goblin falls down. That first one does. The second one sees that and avoids it and goes to your side to try and make a hit again. 22 hits. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay. Alright, so let's pull up damage again.
Mic cut out the first time.
Yeah, now you're fine. Yeah, didn't go through.
E.
You take 5 points of damage.
That makes him
Ow.
really low on health right now.
Do you know how to you can edit it in your sheet, by the way, in the current hit points?
Okay.
See that? I add in your max in there too. If you see that, so you're going to be at 4 right now.
Ouch.
Don't get hit again, boy.
Alright, so now it is going to be Nilivit's turn.
Okay.
This goblin is knocked prone,
Nilaventure brothers.
so he'll be kind of hard to hit.
Kind of hard to hit.
Well, he's like, well, for anyone trying to do range things. Ian's in the way, and so is the other goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's tangled up with a dead body, so
Disadvantage to range.
Yeah.
Although if he's prone, should give advantage for melee.
yeah. You just, like, Ian can just stab the shit out of him, but
One int. Here we go, boy.
negative 1 hit points.
Huh. What do I do? What do I want to do here? What do these goblins look like they have? Do they have bows or melee weapons?
They have bows and scimitars. These were like his personal guard, so.
Yes, scimitars.
Right now they're just
Skim.
scimitars. Right now they're just they didn't take a turn last time because they're finally pulling out their weapons after not having them out trying to save their shaman.
Okay.
Now like
I'll-
hitless.
I'll take a shot on the guy on the left.
All right, Roll to hit.
18.
18 hits, more for damage.
Hey! 10 on the d10. 13.
All right, 13 damage. All right, he is bloodied.
Wait, 13 damage bloodies him?
Mm-hmm.
These goblins. Level 1.
Goblins, yeah. This one's just have a little bit more armor. Well, not armor, HP, just because they're his guards. He's at 1 HP, so.
I'll take cover behind the wall here.
All right. So now it is going to be Alto's turn.
So Alto immediately moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he makes a attack against the one above him.
Okay. You fucking kill the shit out of him.
Nice!
But wait, there's more.
Shit, how much damage do they even do? I'm curious how much to roll. These ones only have 7 HP, so.
That's
You
double.
would have killed it. This doubles is 12, so
13.
Oh, okay.
13, yeah.
Well, it would actually just be 12 because that's rolling double the dice.
But yeah, you kill the shit out of this one, so.
Okay. And then, as a bonus action, do I get advantage on attacks?
You will. Well, you get advantage on the one that's prone next to you.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
Jesus.
doing. So I'm turning on advantage, and I'm
So
going
you
to use my
yourself.
bonus action to fist him. There we go.
Alright.
And
Alright,
the
you
attack
fist him.
does 7 damage.
Alright, you stomp this dude's face in. He's dead as well.
Needed
That
that
was-
advantage.
Yeah.
Good thing you had advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is now Ian's turn.
Kitty. Okay.
You can step through me.
Yes.
You
You
can
just
go the
can't-
full 30 to actually reach these guys.
You just can't end your turn inside of another.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just needed to tell you that because if it's for friendly, you're not passing through like with difficult
Okay.
terrain. Ooh.
So
what's
then can I try an attack on this
Okay.
guy?
You have another space
Oh.
you can do.
You can yeet your fucking trident at him.
You can move one more.
Yeah,
to
that's what I was thinking.
30.
You can move one more. Yeah, you can move one more too as well if you want.
You're 25.
Okay.
You can move
So
one more.
go try. Yep. So
You can move right up next to them if you want.
You can move right next to him if you want, or you can stay back. Up to you.
Yeah, okay.
Diagonals are a
I'll-
thing.
Try this. Yeah.
Are you gonna attack the one that's
I'll stab him.
bloodied? He's got a large fucking crossbow bow sticking out of his chest right now. A sucking wound. 11. You go to which one did you go for? One on the right.
One on the right.
One on the right. You go to stab this guy. This guy, he's just drawing a scimitar. He just hits your trident. This pushes off to the side as you thrust past him. Now we're gonna be top of the order, so it's going to be Layla's turn.
Can I tell how hurt our trident wielding friend is?
There's some blood on him, yeah. You can tell he's gotten. You saw him get hit both times.
Like quite a few
So,
times. Yeah.
So you can see he's got a few wounds on him visible.
Cure wounds is touched base.
You can make it.
Can
Oh
they?
yeah. I kind of come up behind him, and like
How do you touch
make
him?
How do you touch?
I just grab him by the shoulder and I dump cure wounds into him. Or just like
He's full HP. Holy shit.
hell yeah!
The
Max.
way you said that, I just dump cure wounds into him.
I just like grab his shoulder and like hey, don't die please.
Don't die.
Just like
Don't die.
force
It's not your
potions down my throat.
like it's not your time yet. Don't worry.
Don't die yet. So you've been back at full.
for your medicine.
And that's it.
All right. You're back at full HP, Ian.
Thank you.
I edited it for you on the sheet. Do you want me to all right. So the goblins, one that you so kindly stab with a crossbow bolt. Nolan, he's looking for you, can't find you, and he just sees the man with weird ass hair. So he's gonna try and shoot you with his bow.
Weird ass hair.
Just killed two of his good friends. And he fucking goes. Yep, he goes to shoot you with his bow. He pulls back. He shoots the arrow, And since Ian's right in front of him, it deflects off his helmet, goes off of the top of the cave, goes back down, and stabs in the top of his head and kills himself. No one really knows how that even worked, but Ian's a little stunned after getting hit in the head by the arrow, but he's okay. He's like, the fuck? And he sees the goblin next to him, just the arrow come down, just go through his jaw, and just drops him to the ground.
Typical buggy Skyrim.
And
I fucking hate goblins.
fucking hate goblins. This next goblin is going to take a swing at you, Ian. 22 to hit.
Hits.
All right. Yeah. Oh shit. 7 damage.
Damn.
Dude, Ian's the fucking tank right. Alright, he's gonna swing at you as you deflected your trident last round. He's got a good slash, just slashes you across your arm that's wielding the trident. Just takes off a good chunk of your quarter of your shoulder.
Now I really fucking hate goblins.
And it is now Alto's turn. Or not, there's Nillivan's turn, sorry.
Yeah. That was the best thing.
Yep.
By the way, pro tip. While moving a character around, you can tap Q to see a ruler.
Oh, that's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to even tap
fuck?
Q.
And do that?
Yep. Move up there. Take a shot. If I can.
You don't have to do that.
Crossbow proficiency, or is it a light crossbow so you can reload every turn? Or do you still need to reload?
I keep forgetting about reloading. Oops, I'm reloading.
Beforehand, I assumed you were just reloaded when everyone was dead in the room, so that's why I didn't worry about it. But
I haven't used a light crossbow much.
fine. All right, so you reload and crossbow. All right, now it is your turn, Alto.
Okay. Also, what he just said, you don't actually need to use Q. You can just right-click.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that moves the map around.
Nah.
Yeah, it
No,
moves
it
the background for me.
Doesn't for me. No, if you're holding your token and you right-click,
Yeah.
it shows the distance.
Yeah, it doesn't for me. It's just broke. I'm just moving you around, by the way, in accident, because I was using your token to see.
Yeah, well, I just moved right into here for 30 movement.
All right.
Holding right click
I'm gonna go ahead
down
and-
moves the map around.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
me.
that's by itself.
Oh, holding it. Yeah, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, you don't hold it.
That still doesn't work for me, but
Yeah, oh wait. Let me turn off advantage because I don't have it anymore. And boom.
Keybinds might be different for DM.
Fuck.
maybe, yeah.
Does that hit?
You go to punch him. It roll for
It's
damage.
a
Well,
sword,
the sword. Yeah, you just go to slash him with your sword arm thing. It does half damage, so I'll say 2.
Okay, and then I'm just going to use the bonus action to punch him as well.
Alright, 13 roll damage for that one.
7. Shouldn't be dead.
No, he's bloodied. So you slash him with the sword. He kind of is able to half block it with his one bracer on his arm, his left arm. And as you come back through with the fist, just hit him right in the fucking liver. Just coughs up a little bit of blood.
It's still funny.
Coughs up blood on
On Ian.
Ari,
Yeah.
like in his face. Just
That's who he was facing.
Fucking goblin!
now Ari's turn.
Kill him, buddy.
Okay.
Goblin just spit blood all over your face after getting punched in the liver.
Sorry, I
You're
reoriented
fine.
myself. Closed my tab on accident.
Good.
Alright, so yeah, I attack the goblin. Let me find my character.
You good? You go to got a little bit of the blood in your eyes, and you go to stab him with your trident. You just miss again. He goes to you just can't really see too well because the blood in your eyes. You just go to stab him and just goes right over his shoulder again. And so your arms quite bleeding quite
I
heavily.
yell out in anguish.
I yell out in anguish. Now it's going to be Layla's turn.
So he got injured again, yes.
Yeah, he's like literally missing part of his like top of his shoulder.
I just healed that shoulder.
That's right where you were touching, basically.
And she's like, okay, wait, gently puts her hand near the wound again, and using my last spell slot, dumping cure wounds into him again. Just please don't lose this chunk again.
6 HP. Heal back
No
6.
promise.
Hashtag level 1 problems.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Hashtag gonna get killed problems.
This is why I have Spare the Dying.
Don't forget to update your sheet, Ian. But
Yeah. So I'm back to
back to 11.
I mean, I also spare the dying, but that just stabilizes. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. So now it's the goblin's turn. Who, realizing that this trident wielding buffoon can't hit him, is going to, as much as he dislikes the torch, to turn towards the man who just punched him in the liver and made him spit up blood, and he's going to roll to attack him with the scimitar. Scimitar is a 22 hit.
Yes, it does.
All right. Second. Does 4 damage to you, Alto.
Nice.
Does slash at you, and after punching him over, you have fully reset back. Gets a nice slash across your chest. Just doesn't feel too good.
Also,
Don't worry, buddy. I'll fist you even harder next time.
All right. It is now going to be Nilivin's turn.
so shouldn't we be listening to this?
Probably. I honestly like to have that in the background.
I just needed rhythm at some point.
There
There we go. Perfect.
Damn it.
Nilivin's turn.
Okay, now that I'm reloaded because I remember how crossbows work. Fortunately, I'll only have to do this for this session. Well, that doesn't it.
What is it?
That's a 4 plus 5.
4, 9.
Oh, yeah, it missed.
That's
Nope. You shoot your crossbow bolt, and it goes through and hits the shaman in the head again as it goes over underneath the dude's legs, the goblin's legs. This poor dead shaman corpse now has a crossbow sticking through his head as well. It is now Alto's turn.
Boof.
Alright, roll for damage.
Boof.
Alright, you're gonna swing your chainsword and hit this guy, just slashing, you're a little upset, and you get to kill him how you want.
I straight up just kind of pull back into a pose and then suddenly thrust the sword forward straight through its fucking skull.
More blood just gets sprayed all over Alto's face and chest. Just covered in goblin ooze right now. The goblin falls down, slowly sliding off of your short sword.
Ah, yes, the result of a good fisting.
Alright, and then combat is over. What are you guys doing?
Walk over to whatever this is.
I think that's the
Urn?
supplies.
Or,
No, this.
so there's a bunch of traps laid up. They're very rudimentary traps.
Who's this?
Can
one?
I-
A woman sleeping there.
There's a what sleeping?
It's a woman sleeping, like a human woman sleeping.
Can I pick up the urn?
You want
In
to pick
it?
up the urn, or you want to look in the urn?
I want to look in the urn.
Alright, it's filled with ashes.
I want to dig around in the ashes.
I'll tell you what you find in a moment.
Thieves' tools disarm the traps.
Alright, roll to disarm them.
That would be. Let's see, 11.
11. What was it on the dice?
6.
6. Okay. I forget. I just asked because I know, like, if it's striped by literally, if I nat 1, it's like a 10. So. But anyways, yeah.
I'm not a
So,
rogue.
yeah, no, that's why I was like, hey, yeah, you were able to disarm the first one, no problem. They're very rudimentary traps, literally just like a piece of string that's tied to a stick, the very large rock, like being held up by it. So,
Yeah, they're not bear traps like what they look like.
no.
I'll pick up a couple rocks and just spring the 2 to the side.
Alright.
And then, hey, you awake? You okay there?
She's still sound asleep currently.
Shake her shoulder.
Sister!
Still asleep. Seems that a very, very heavy sleeper, or maybe the shaman, put her to sleep for a little bit.
Can I
When
go
you say
yell?
heavy sleeper, does that mean that she's fat or that she's actually a deep sleeper?
That she just hasn't woken up.
Bruh.
Goddamn.
Has not woken up to the movement of her shoulder by Milivan or the noise of the battle.
Interesting.
I think the angel and I want to check what's in the cart, but we pretty much know what's in the cart.
Alright, so y'all.
She's not an angel.
She's not an angel. You don't know that her wings aren't out.
I'm not saying that.
Alright,
Here.
you guys find 6 potions, normal healing potions, and you also find the Ankh, which was described to you by Mrs. Stone.
The Ankh.
No.
Her holy symbol.
Ah, yes.
If you want to describe it, Grace, you can.
So basically, this holy symbol is just an ankh with bright red wings kind of going off of the sides of it. Really
Ah.
simple. I know this very well.
So I'm assuming these are what was stolen from the lady, and rather not take any of it for ourselves and just give it back. To be honest.
Hey.
Lila kind of nods in agreement. Yeah, that would be for the best. Especially, she kind of holds up the holy symbol gingerly, especially her holy symbol.
Oh yeah, I have no need for that.
Violet,
And I have one.
can you help over here?
A little.
I'm not-
Somebody say they needed someone fisted.
Oh my god!
Ian, you find 1 banded agate. It's a translucent striped brown blue, or brownish
Banded
bluish
agate.
stone.
Gotcha.
And the proper cleric starts walking over. It's like, what?
Actually,
As
roll
much
it.
as much as your medical advice would be needed elsewhere, I think it's my turn to do some work.
Take a look at her.
Roll a dex save, Ian.
A dex save.
Dexterity saving throw. So it's on the
Gotcha.
left side of your sheet. Yep.
Oh god!
2 nat ones! Wow!
What the
So
fuck?
as you're digging for this gemstone, you're all covered in goblin blood, and you pull out the gems. You just make a huge cloud of ash, and you're just covered in goblin blood and ash right now.
Ooh.
Dead people all over you. Just yeah. It's really hard for you to see. You keep blinking a lot, and like your tears are kind of streaming down your face.
Fucking goblin!
He's already hates something in the game.
Can I
I turn around,
Start
take a
look-
brush, and start like brushing him off.
It's just so like nasty goop, and you're just making it worse. You're smearing it all over his
Yeah.
face. He's just like it's getting in his mouth. He's like just coughing.
Can I start
Actually doesn't
taking a
taste
look
that
at
bad.
the
Wow.
You know that's like the blood of your ancestors or something, right?
Oh no.
Or the ashes of
mine.
your ancestors, rather.
What do you want to do to the woman?
just kind of like making sure she's stable,
She's
breathing.
fine. She's snoring slightly. It's like kind of like curl up in a little ball, like pretty comfortable looking.
Can I do like a medicine check just to make sure she's like not
Yeah, go ahead.
injured or anything of that sort?
Yeah, she's perfectly healthy. Like there's no cuts or bruises or anything. She has like a small pillow underneath her head. Looks very crudely made.
I think she's fine from what I can tell physically. She might just be a very heavy sleeper.
Anybody want to carry her?
Let me look at something real quick.
Any of us strong enough to carry her? The question.
Bang covered in ashes and goblin blood.
I was about to say I have absolutely nothing in strength, so
I,
not
Name?
I go and ritually cast Identify. Which I will learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting her.
There are no spells at all.
There are no spells? Okay,
God damn.
good.
I'm going to walk up, lean my face into her here, and yell,
Oh my god.
"Fuck up, woman!"
So you go back to sleep, Fleur, please.
Who the fuck is Slurper?
Fleur. Just kind of like wiggles again, goes back to sleep, snoring softly.
Jeez.
Yeah, she's a deep sleeper.
Maybe
Irish.
maybe Mrs. Stone back in town knows her and can help.
Well, I'm covered in blood, so I don't think I can carry her. I'm too weak.
I can.
But you're also
covered in blood and ash.
Let's get you
Covered
cleaned
in-
up first. I go grab a swath of cloth from the tent, just cut it,
And just
just start wiping him off.
yeah.
That's
Make
supposed to be
a
done.
what would that be? I guess it's a dexterity check,
Sure.
right? Yeah,
X check?
sounds good.
16.
16. You're able to get most of it out of his eyes and from his mouth and stuff. You can see again. He's still, you like tear up most of this tent, like just with enough cloth to try and clean him up. There's just blood soaked into like every little inch of his armor and clothing from how much he got cut up, and then how much goblin ooze got all over him. Make a constitution.
Anyone want a
check, Ian.
hug?
You make a constitution check to see if you get goblin aids.
Goblin aids.
Oh my god.
you won, don't worry. All right. That one, I was giving him goblin aids. But...
I'll take
Yes,
another
sir.
swath of cloth from either a blanket or from the
Tent or-
tent,
So I'll do the same.
wrap
and
her
just
up in
go.
it, and hey, can you carry her?
I'm gonna attempt to clean him off a little bit more too.
he's he's as clean as he's gonna get without like proper bathing equipment.
I have soap.
I've never had a bath.
Man, never had a bath.
I straight up
Oh,
have
boy.
soap.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no water down here, as far as you guys can tell yet.
Well, it looks like you're screwed, buddy.
Can I just take a look at the
The shaman's body.
shaman's body?
So it's just it's a slightly larger goblin.
Anything interesting that's not crushed?
So around his neck, there's a small collar, like necklace kind of thing. It's tight fitting, and do you want to pick it up, try and look at it, or?
Sure.
All right, you pick it up, and in common, scratched very like roughly in the in like the tag like name is a Schlurflurg.
Oh no.
Schlurflurg.
I mean, she's a friend of the shaman. What?
Um,
Can you tell the rest of the party what you have found, Nillavan?
Oh, I took off.
I
Yeah.
turned around and this is I think this is who she was talking about.
like pet?
Schlurflurg?
It's a really weird name, but I'm not there to comment on it.
Goblins are odd creatures.
True.
Yeah, very true.
Before we leave, since I saw interesting mechanics on the doors, is there anything else like Dwemer around? Any evidence of it?
There's like, it looks like it was very like, it kind of looks like it was started to, and they implemented the doors and like the integrity of the cave, as as you see all the collapsing rocks, they decided to stop trying to further excavate it.
Huh.
Basically, what you can tell, it's like very rough, but you can tell like it's definitely more advanced equipment than usual. Are you carrying the woman who's sleeping in?
Yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile, I was back at the other door looking at the text, and I kind of creep over to the corner of the door and I say, "Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious."
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens?
Nope.
Okay, then I just... What exactly does it say again?
It says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. ... How do you spell it?
So I want to punch it.
X
Hold on a minute.
G
roll to hit.
K.
With a specific strike.
Yep, roll to hit.
Hey, that's not bad.
It's the lightning strike, correct?
Yes, it is. 16.
Nothing happens. It's stone.
I was hoping it was magical. Okay, never
I
mind.
read out the name of it and add the goblin's name at the end of it.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens? Okay.
Just have a conversation in character about this for a little bit.
You know, maybe just spell it out like it's
And
written.
it opens.
What?
Spell it out.
It.
Uh,
What?
okay.
The answer was it. Well, close enough.
The answer was it.
Yes. Well, the answer was technically IT, but
IT.
we're gonna get it eventually. So I'm
Oh.
gonna
Get the IT person in
Yeah.
here.
exactly. You guys open. There's a goblin who sleeping roughly. You know, it's kind of sound asleep right now. As the door opens, he's like starting to blink awake. You guys can deal with this how you are without a combat, unless you guys really fuck up.
I'm gonna run up and give him a hug.
Make a
Hell yeah.
strength check to see if you can grapple him.
Grapple.
Hey!
You
Hey,
have
that's
him
not bad.
grappled, apparently.
I have him grappled.
You just giving him a giant bear hug, and he's just like started to wake up and just is like, "Huh, this is nice." Between goblins, so you don't really know what he's saying. Sounds just kind of like shh, 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 and he's slowly falling back to sleep.
English, do you speak it?
I go
Common
over both of
music.
them.
You're still
was
carrying the
falling
woman.
back to
Wait, do you
sleep.
just do nothing with this woman? You just drop her?
Yes.
You just fucking
Yes.
drop her. She hits the ground, just
Thud.
and
She's still asleep.
she's like, "Slurp, Fleur, you're so rough." Just
Oh.
rolls back up in your blanket, turns around.
Like,
Oh,
guys, I don't
God.
think we can leave her here.
Hey, what are you doing?
I group hug the goblin. and
Oh my god, dude.
He's fast asleep and just kind of like,
Everyone gather around, we're gonna hug it to death.
Have fun with that one.
Yeah, no thanks.
I'll continue down the pathway.
Guys, you're just hugging a goblin while it's sleeping.
But Layla's like kind of just looking down at the woman, like, you know, she might be safe. All the goblins are dead out here.
Does anybody have any rope?
I do.
Oh well.
I think most of you guys do in their packs.
Probably.
I don't. I don't actually. Dude, would you tie it up for me?
I tie it up.
Make a dex check.
Yeah, mod 20.
All right, knots are real quite good. Real quite good.
Real quite good, yes.
Real quite good. They're that good. Your knots are solid. Like you won't be able to escape from them.
And then I slowly release the hug and I kind of lay him down gently against the wall or on the ground.
What are you doing? You still hugging the man or the goblin? Or are you?
No, I gently let go.
I like how
Alright.
everybody's following along with the hug.
All right, everyone. Yeah, goblin's sound asleep, and there's an urn and another door that has the same dwarvish script and another thing written in common.
Where is it?
Where is this
It's-
door?
Right here. I fuck. Hold up.
Layers. There it is.
Ah.
What's it say?
Can I look in the urn?
You can look in the urn. I'll roll that for you real quick while I give you guys the riddle. In common, it says, "What two things can you never eat for breakfast?"
Can never eat for breakfast.
Dinner and lunch?
It opens. The one.
A fucking negative one.
Hell yeah.
Negative one.
Nice.
You got a second banded agate. This one is red though.
You know, see, that actually makes sense because the stupid person would immediately think, well, I can't eat
Yeah.
lunch, dinner for breakfast.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was actually great.
That fits so well.
Someone
Let's
like
be
me
on
would
the
overthink it.
Exactly. I was already overthinking it.
All right.
I was actually thinking it was actual food. I'm like, what is?
I
There's
follow
another.
up here to just clear the room.
There's 2 goblins with pickaxes, and there's a hole leading upwards. And they both kind of just turn around. They hear you guys enter, and they're just holding their pickaxes, and looks like they're ready to attack you.
So turn order
Fight.
or surprise?
You guys get advantage, like surprise. You get a surprise attack first.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
That's
I'll go first if you want.
well,
I'll just go after this
13 to hit.
Oh, that'll miss.
Okay.
Crossbow, I presume.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just kind of flies by and hits the rock behind him.
one. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, it missed.
You missed as well. You running at him so fast. You just try and like swing with your sword, still running, and just kind of like lose your balance and just go straight wide of his body as the goblin's finally starting to realize what's going on.
And as I catch myself as I'm stumbling, I turn around and punch him in the face
And you hit him right in the fucking jaw.
for 6 damage.
And he breaks multiple teeth. He
Can I?
There goes
spit up
Ribbon.
some blood. Yeah, that's for the butt. All right.
You get a free attack on it too.
Yep, you get a free attack on
Yeah.
either goblin.
Can I throw my net at it?
Yeah, you can throw a net.
At the one that's not bloody?
Yeah.
And the one that's not bloodied, the one that's bloodied.
That's bloodied.
All right. So you throw at the one on the left. Roll throw to hit. You nat 20'd.
Hey.
All right.
That's gonna be impossible
Tosses
one
him
to
up.
get out of.
Actually, my second say can be strength saving throw, but you probably won't make it. We'll see. Nope, does not make it. So that one is currently netted. Up, his pickaxe he kind of gets caught in all of the all in the net. And he's just kind of like flailing backwards. He's like sitting down, just flailing against the wall, trying to get out of his net, just getting himself more and more and more caught up into the net. So and then Layla gets one turn before the goblin can react.
Hell yeah. Going to walk up, and cast a Sacred Flame at the bloody one. So he has to make a dex save.
What does he have to beat?
14.
Shame goblins are good at dex saves.
I won't say they're good. It's just he rolled a 19.
Told you.
Not like it costs anything. It's just a cantrip.
Well, yeah, true.
Alright, and so the goblin is going to respond before the top of turn order. Actually, you get a second turn. Actually, we're going straight into turn order. You get to go again, Layla.
Hell yeah. Look, I'm just gonna fire with my pistol.
Alright, roll to hit.
Doo-doo.
There we go.
You shoot the fuck out of him.
Hell yeah.
You aim your pistol, you fire, and he's still reeling back from being punched, and as he's falling back, the bullet just hits him right between the eyes, just blows his brains out all across like the mine that they were like working on. His body just slumps against the wall, limp. His brains are just kind of like gushing into his own lap.
So you are a nice shot.
I just kind of look at him and nod. I've done better, but yeah.
This other goblin in the net's just flailing around, still like just screaming as partner's brains are just sitting next to him on the ground.
There's no one.
He's gonna try and get out of the net. Does not get out of the net. All right. It is now Nilivan's turn.
So there's one still alive in the net.
Yep. And the gunshot woke up the other guy who's tied. You guys hear him struggling and cursing in Goblin.
Okay. Well, he's restrained. We left the girl behind, so I'm gonna move back here. Just make sure he hasn't broken free.
He is still just struggling with the ropes, like just kind of like bashing like himself into the wall, trying to get the ropes off. he rolled a 2, so he's having a hard time.
Okay, well I can't do much anyway. So
All right, so that's
Reload.
Alto's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and move. And I'm not gonna be cutting the rope since this is a piercing weapon. Unless I actually
Just
fail.
try to
but-
stab him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't nat one. Oh yeah, you're able to, you're able to wait till like he's starting to kind of get free. His like head pokes up as you're able to slash him with the sword.
No, it's actually a piercing weapon, so it would
Well,
just go
you'll
straight.
stab him. Yeah.
So boop, 7 damage.
Oop. So you like cut off like his ear and part of like the top of his skull, where like it's not like lethal, but you expose his skull kind of,
And then I'm just gonna bash him in the head again. And it hits.
and you just bring your fist down like right where you just cut. You just cave into his skull a little bit, and he's dead.
I'm brutal.
I like the
brutal as fuck.
the
dude.
description here. Sometimes good fisting is the right choice. Jeez,
I know.
that's excellent.
Did you not notice the black arm one?
Alright.
That one's not as interesting.
And sometimes a normal fisting just doesn't cut it. You gotta
Sometimes
make it
a
more
normal-
shocking.
up for
That,
the
yeah, that one.
No,
The-
nice.
Yeah, that one.
Now I see it.
It's a lightning attack.
Yeah, because it's my fist, but it's lightning damage from the arm.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so it is now going to be Ian's turn.
I guess the other goblins down here, right?
You can
Yeah.
loot too, by the way, in combat, just if you wanted to, just so you know.
Yeah.
You'll be able to reach it.
Yeah.
The tent's just, you can literally just, like, move right next to the tent, like, across the,
And
Actually,
don't worry, my character's showing you up now, but in later levels, your character gets a lot more powerful attacks.
you
than
actually
I
rolled so fucking poorly on your attacks.
do. Oh, yeah.
You hasn't rolled, like, above a 5.
You gonna loot the goblin?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You find a rusty scimitar.
They don't really.
You don't want
I
it?
guess
That's
I'll
all you
take it.
find? You can take it if you want, like, it's kind of,
Why not? I'll take it.
it's literally like a -1.
I won't take it.
You want to take it? Okay.
Poor goblins, they didn't see me coming.
Extra weapon
Can use
against
this
arm.
dude.
Well, he's got some extra weapons as a fighter, so
Okay.
Yeah.
he has 2 hand axes on top of the trident. So, all right. So now is going to be Layla's turn. She
I'm
hears you'll be able to hear the goblin struggling in the net right now, or well, in the ropes tied up.
Move on down. Or, yeah. So with him being tied like he is, would he have,
He's like hopping around, moving, so you won't have like advantage on a range attack.
Well, no, I was asking for a dexterity save.
Oh, for like,
A sacred flame.
oh, no, yeah, he's not gonna be able to like move out of the way too much.
So yeah, then he can go ahead and make a dex save.
He's just gonna fail.
Fair.
Yeah.
That is very fair.
It's just like this. Plat.
That's 3 feet of
Memes.
damage. Alright.
3 feet of damage.
3 feet of damage. Alright.
Hell yeah.
Because it's like, it says 60 feet underneath it, so it's like, shit.
That's exactly what Grace did.
I know. 3 feet of damage. Alright, so 3 radiant damage. Alright. He's cursing. He says so he feels a little warmer than he likes to. Skin's kind of like starting to heat up, burn a little bit. He's still trying to get out the ropes. He's like just slamming himself against the cave wall, trying to get out of the ropes.
I tried to be nice to the goblin by giving him a hug, but it didn't. He's still dying.
He slams himself into the thing and knocks himself unconscious. On the cut the ropes. Dude, the
Nice,
nat
actually.
ones in this. What was it using for sleep? Let's do the axe. He's secondly unconscious. He's still tied up. Alright. So now it is going to
Just
be
looks like
Nilivan's
dancing.
turn.
Okay, well. go over here, make sure lady is alright.
She's sound asleep.
Sound asleep? Okay.
She kind of like rolled herself up, made herself like a burrito in the blankets.
Interesting. Okay. Just, shoot her with the crossbow.
You hit, it dies.
Okay.
You just walk up to it and just put your crossbow like next to its head and just execute it. And the combat is over. Actually, that one is not opened yet. Are you gonna retrieve your net, Ian?
Yeah, I'll retrieve my net.
Alright, make a sleight of hand check. See if you.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. Alright, you're good. You get the net off, no problem. It's none of it's really damaged at all. Getting it off, and the goblin's struggling. It's made out of decent material, so get it off, no problem. Put it back on your hip. What else is everyone else doing?
I walk over to the goblin that I gave a hug earlier, and it's like, such a waste.
You just see a crossbow bolt just sticking out of the side of its head.
Such a
Gobby,
waste.
no!
I tried to warn him with peace and love, and it just didn't
Dobby.
work.
Gobby, no.
Is there anything
This
in this
one-
tent?
Just like some really just basically skins of animals for sleeping rolls and nothing of interest.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything interesting from these.
There's still an urn that's not looted.
Yeah,
This one.
there's only one person who loots the urns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was curious if this was gonna happen in the corner here. Alright. Gonna loot the urn. Alright. Make another deck save. Make a
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, you're fine. You get ash all over yourself, kind of, but like brushes off since you're not coated in blood anymore. Blood's mostly that it was what onions dried for the most part.
Or like between the armor and your skin, it feels kind of slimy and weird.
Yeah, that's definitely. You just feel gross. You feel, yeah. You've been grosser, but you feel real gross right now. And you get 1 blue quartz.
Court.
I feel like he's the only one who's gonna be getting gemstones.
I mean, it's not gonna be much else in an urn. Maybe
Yeah.
like a ring or something, but
2 gold.
Yeah.
yeah, 2 gold, 3 gold, potions, stuff that really makes no sense. All right.
Look for that
Trial.
second entrance.
You're standing. Roll a perception check. I mean, as long as you don't as long as you don't get below a 5.
I don't.
Okay. So you stand there. You look up. There's a you look up. There's a small entrance like opening above you. That you can see light coming in from.
Okay.
It's like some rudimentary
This was-
steps. Mhm. Do you want to leave that way? You tell the party about it.
Well, we don't know how big this woman is, so
She's small. She's about the same size as Mrs. Stone. She's like 5 foot. She's young. She's pretty
which
young.
means she's about the same size as me.
Yeah. I mean, she's young. She's you can tell she's quite young. She's probably like 17, 18.
Ah.
I leave that entrance and then go around to the front entrance.
Yeah.
Do you leave from that entrance, or
Yeah.
are you walking?
I leave through that entrance, don't tell the party, and greet them at the front entrance.
Well,
I was about to-
actually, you can do this. So when you leave that entrance, you climb out, and to your right you see a frost troll, and the left is down, it's like down the mountain, and around you is four bodies, just
Okay,
kind of like sticking in the snow.
back down the hole!
Oh my god.
He knew no.
Nope.
I'm out of here!
Fuck.
Hey guys! There's
Sorry,
there's a frost troll out here.
The lady.
There's a what?
Sorry, what?
There's a what?
There's a big troll out here. That entrance.
Yeah, I'd
found the
rather not
smaller
fight one of
entrance.
those. Let's avoid that. Yeah.
Yes, let's.
Now, Ari, pick up the woman and let's go.
Fine. Pick up
Before
the
it finds us.
She like hums softly as you pick her up. Just You like throw her over your shoulder.
You're really rough about it, and she just doesn't wake up.
Yeah, she's kind of like. Actually, make a sleight of hand save or a check, I guess, again, so you don't set her on fire with your torch.
Oh,
I have to see the result of this one.
So I'm using the first one. That is, you rolled 4. You don't set her on fire,
6.
but yeah, you start singeing her clothes a little bit before realizing what you're doing as you readjust her, so her dress is no longer near the flames. Neither is the blanket. So I imagine you just have your shield on. You're holding the torch with your shield because that's what they used to do.
So wait, why did no one let me fist her?
Gee.
Or the slave is questioning you.
Never mind, I'll just leave.
Oh man.
I kick the goblin as I walk past.
oh my.
Kick the gum. Alright, you guys all leave.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. You guys are back at the crossroads. Well, just with the entrance. So you're like 2 miles from the beginning of the crossroads, and you can still see up the see up the pass, and you can see in a few hundred yards. You can see some of the bodies that Nillivan saw when he exited the other entrance.
It's over there. Let's stay quiet.
Run the other way.
You guys go towards the bodies, or you guys go back towards the crossroads?
To the town.
To the town, yeah.
All right.
Troll's still out there, right?
Yeah.
You guys can't see it anymore.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hello, jelly beans.
That can be either bad or good. I don't
Yeah.
want to find out. Let's get
So you guys are walking back with the lady in tow. In tow. Make a strength check, Ian, just to see if you're struggling at all. Yeah, you're fine. Carrying no problem.
Oh yeah.
You guys get to the same area of the woods, and you hear more howling again as you guys are walking through. Seems to only howl whenever you walk through this area.
Huh.
That's a strength save, by the way. You wanna
Oh,
hit strength.
it's still above a 5, so
It's still way up there, but yeah. Saving throws are different than
Different
checks.
Yep. So for a check, you just roll
You'd click the actual strength
strength like thing. So you
on the very
left side, hit that.
where you see the giant numbers.
I
That's what you do.
got you.
Let me change it back to normal, so you're not rolling advantage every time.
Okay.
So you guys hear this howling again. Do you guys do anything, or you just keep walking towards town?
I feel like those wolves are just never moving.
I want a puppy.
I don't think they're puppies though.
Do
I
we go
wanna-
check the puppies?
Puppy.
Good.
I don't know if that's how that works though.
Puppy.
I want a puppy.
Maybe if we go to a bigger town, we'll find some actual puppies.
The howling's getting closer as you're having this conversation,
The puppies are coming.
and
You might want to set her down and
So,
get ready to fight.
you guys are right here, and here we go. You guys are here. Shit. This is gonna be a different fucking thing for the lady, but I'm sorry in advance.
Just
I wonder what
miscellaneous-
it's gonna be.
Miscellaneous token.
Miscellaneous token. There you go.
It's just gonna be a blank white token. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Just slightly different.
The purple is the color of the
There we
blankets we wrapped her in.
Oh, there it
I
is.
found the right one, dude. There we go.
Hey, there you go.
Hell yeah.
All right, you're still holding her as three wolves.
I
Come
didn't
from
even realize the picture was a top-down view.
Yeah, no, it's three wolves come from the north side of the road. Start
Oh,
cutting
boy.
you off from town.
Is that a tree or some weird creature?
That is a tree he's on top
Okay.
of.
The roots look like some sort of weird, like, snake or something.
I think those are roots.
So, roll for initiative.
I dropped.
Straight on the ground.
Yeah, you can just slide her off your shoulders
Hell
as
yeah.
you see them come across.
Can I just toss her out?
Yeah, she literally just hits the ground again. She's like, flare, and she's still asleep. All right, so we got
Puppies.
Help me, they're puppies! They're gonna
puppies
try
to
and
him.
probably kill us all.
There are 4 of them too.
Hold on 1 second.
Also, good God, their mouths are open wide.
They're
Yeah,
yawning.
real talk.
They're howling. They're howling.
They're ready to snicker snack. I've got jelly beans in my hand and I'm not afraid to use them.
All right, so if you're blocking your path, you get to go first, Nillivan.
Nilvin.
Nillivan, sorry.
It's
There's an A in there. The A is silent.
Nillivan, but Nilvin works fine. I don't care much.
That's fair.
19 to hit. The first
19
one.
to hit. Crossbow.
Yes.
19 hits. Roll for damage.
12. That's a 9 on the d10.
You hit this. You shoot your crossbow, and you hit this wolf directly in the mouth. I was just hauling, and just pokes out through the back of his head, and just kind of like drops and slumps to the ground.
God damn.
Can't move token, by the way.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I can move this token, but not that token.
All right. Everyone else move their tokens, actually.
Yeah, I can.
I can.
Can you, Ian?
Negative.
All right, Dragon, your own. That's weird.
I think you already had these set up, and then you forgot to put the tokens
Maybe.
you had
I think.
and give them access
Yeah.
to them.
Probably.
All right. So next is going to be Alto.
Let's see. Oh, I can't move far. So I'm gonna go right here. And
Okay.
I'm going to hold my attack action to attack anything that comes close. Or
All right.
any of the wolves that come close, not any of the humans.
All right. Next is going to be Lila. Just because you rolled higher on the dice, so that's how I did it.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah, that is fair.
Or you can let the players decide who goes first, but whatever.
Yeah, if you guys want to too. Yeah.
I'm also going to fire my pistol.
All right.
This one?
Yes.
All right. Roll to hit. You miss. You go to shoot, and it just hits a tree branch right next to the wolf's head.
Run, Wolfie, run!
Oh my
As
god.
it is now going to be Ari's turn.
I should have moved one more. I'm gonna make sure I
Yeah,
go one
that's
more.
alright.
Let's see.
Well, he's dead.
I start running towards the wolf.
All right.
Out like wolves.
Wolf.
Puppies!
Oh my god.
Each of us has our own personality traits, apparently.
All right. So next up is the wolf's turn. This one is going to move up to here after you just shot at one of his fellow mates. And he's going to roll to try and bite you.
Oh boy.
Nom.
Nom nom. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Alright. He's going to go for a bite. He just tries to bite at your arm that was holding out the pistol. As you shot, it kind of like spooked him a bit from the loud noise. He just kind of like missed and like went back down as far as hunching back, just growling at you.
I just kind of stare back at him, like, no.
No.
Bad.
This
Bad
one's going
dog.
to run towards you.
I get the attack before it gets
Yep,
to do anything.
you get the attack first.
So, boom. It definitely hits.
Yep.
Five
Alright,
damage.
you slash into him. So, you slash at him, you cut him like down the side a little bit, and he's definitely not feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
He's losing a lot of blood right now. Alright, nice. Do you get a bonus action? No, right?
No.
Alright, that's what I thought. And he's going to roll to try and bite you back after you
Unless
just
you can
slashed
hold
it.
an attack and a bonus action. I don't
I don't believe you can.
Yeah. What is it to hit?
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me see, what's the damage on it?
I might go down this time.
4 damage.
Okay, I don't go down.
I rolled 2 ones.
That was lucky in my turn.
Alright, and then this last wolf is like sitting there like hunched back looking at the large man with a trident and a shield. Alright, top of the turn order. Manila.
Gonna. Okay, wolf popped out of the woods there. What's the green dot for?
You'll see.
I'll see. Okay.
We'll see.
Hack
Take
leader.
a shot at it. Well, no,
That one?
reload.
Actually, you have to reload first. You're right. Yeah. You're reloading.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do anything else. I think so. Not really.
All right, it's going to be Alto's turn.
Mm-hmm. And he's going to move here.
Yeah, Wolf will get. No, you won't. You haven't left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still in.
Yep, you're still in.
Yeah.
You're good.
It's still in your way.
So I'm going to attack the one that's not injured first.
Okay.
And I missed.
You missed. You go to slash at him. He was sitting there waiting for the attack. So he just quickly ducks underneath your stab.
And then I'm going to fist the wolf that's already been injured. There we go.
Hits. Roll for damage.
5 damage.
All right, you turn around after this one wolf turn. You turn back around. And the wolf that's bleeding heavily goes at you. Just punch him straight in the nose. Just boop him real fucking hard. As he the nose breaks and goes into his skull. Just kind of
Oh, that's one
drops dead.
Wolfie.
Alright.
It's gonna be Layla's turn.
So can I switch, or no, I can shoot from here, with him being so close, correct?
Yeah, it's a pistol. It's not a rifle like you have.
Alright, cool beans. I'm going to shoot at this guy.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Roll damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
That's 18 damage regardless.
Ouch!
So, that's what 18.
That's
That's what 20 damage, right?
Mm.
All right, you pull out your gun. And you pop him in the
Blow his head off.
brain housing unit.
You blow someone's brains out.
It's not someone's, it's a wolf.
Yeah, blow someone's brains out. As he stumbles backwards and he's just kind of like rocking back and forth, not quite dead yet, but he's missing most of his head. He's literally half his head's almost gone.
I'm sorry, the dog chose lead.
The dog chose lead.
Wait, is it dead?
Nope,
Oh, it's not?
half of its head is literally missing.
Wow.
That's gruesome.
Heal it.
One tough dog.
Look back at him like,
It is now Ari's turn.
I continue running towards the wolf.
That one. All right, and now what do you do?
Um,
Oh boy.
can I pet it?
I mean,
Animal
if you
handling?
want to, yeah, roll an animal handling check.
First time ever?
It bites at your hand, and you take 1 damage.
Okay. Wolfie.
All right. So it's going to be the wolf's turn.
Oh boy.
The one who's missing half of its head just kind of stumbles around backwards.
Do I get
And
an attack of
backwards.
opportunity?
Yes, you can. You can shoot again. Just stumbling backwards. And you shoot, miss, and you just smack the dead wolf in the back over here. Just fucking, now he has a
Wow.
crossbow bolt in his head. You just shoot it in the head again,
Hell of a miss.
Poor thing.
ruining any chance of skinning it for hide.
Feels real bad.
And as it's just when he just kind of comes over here, stumbles backwards into Ari. Just very, very dazed. Missing half his head. Make an acrobatics check. Or Ian.
Okay.
Alright, you're perfectly fine. He stumbles into your legs. You just don't even notice as it just kind of falls down, lays at your feet, and just leans over sides. Half its brain just kind of gush out onto your legs. As it's just slowly bleeding to death. It's trying to bite you, it just can't. It's just
It's the saddest wolf ever.
And this other wolf that you tried to pet is going to try and hit you again, Ian. It goes to bite you after seeing its leader. Just kind of hunches down and starts retreating back slowly. Just hunches back, just kind of bit at you again, but not very aggressive. It's just kind of scared.
Okay.
It's gonna be Nilvin's turn.
Okay. Modified 20 to hit
Which one are you shooting
the
at?
alpha.
That one? You have advantage anyways, but it doesn't matter. You shoot with the crossbow.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You put it through its throat and just finishes it off. The bolt just protrudes from its throat, out its spine.
Okay.
Just kind of instantly kills it.
Can move up a little bit. That's it.
Alright, now it's going to be Alto's turn. With this wolf that's cowering away from you.
No, it's not.
Trap between the rock and our
Ah!
As you're moving and go for the stab, you just whiff again. Again, this one just cowering, so.
And boom. My fists almost always hit. 7 damage.
Let me look one thing up. Hold on 1 second. Alright. So you go punch it, you just smack it in the back of it, and it starts whimpering. So it kind of lays down.
Now be good.
Alright, it's going to be Lala's turn.
Ooh. So which ones are still alive?
Only the one in between Ari and Alto.
Um.
And it just got smacked from behind in the back of the head, and it's just whimpering.
Don't kill it. Let Ari do an animal handling again.
Yes, don't kill it.
I just put the gun away, throw hands up alright, holding my action.
Oh. Why?
Jesus.
Oh
Oh no, Coco! No, calm down.
Aw, poor
Oh,
Coco. No, scared Coco.
Wait, was that your dog? Or is that a playing noise?
Those
It
are
was him
fucking
playing a
noise.
rhythm.
No, that wasn't the rhythm.
It was loud
No.
enough that Coco
Fuck
heard
Coco.
it. Oh no!
No.
My cat came to check it out. My cat was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, you're
I want to
okay,
hear a dog see a dog
baby.
die.
Oh, poor Coco.
You're
Your cat
okay,
wants to see a dog
baby. Zach didn't mean it.
Sorry, Coco.
Oh, look,
Aw.
she's
Alright.
shaking now. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh no.
I feel so bad.
Traumatized her.
I know. Alright, it's now Ari's turn. This cowering wolf.
It's okay, Coco. I put the blanket on you.
Go to pet it again. So roll an animal handling.
Are you just trying to pet it and like
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
you reach out your hand again and he's just got punched by the other guy. He thinks he's trying to punch you again. He just jumps out and just latches on to your arm. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh, it's okay, baby. He didn't
All right,
mean
so
it.
he's just lashed onto your arm and he's just kind of like holding your arm in place. You take another point of damage.
Puppy.
So he's grappling with you, but you have full control of him. He's not preventing you from doing anything. It's just kind of like an extra 30-pound weight for you, and that's a 120-pound wolf.
Can I pet him while he's lashed onto my arm?
Hi, baby.
Make another animal handling check.
Oh.
There you go.
that's better.
Hey.
You start petting him, and he's still lashed on, but he stops growling. It's now Milvin's turn.
Look back. Has she woken up yet?
Nah, she rolled over again, like in the
Two
blankets.
gunshots.
Nope.
Jeez.
You're okay.
She sleeps like a dwarf.
Hey, you're okay.
I'm sorry, Coco.
She's not happy with you.
I mean, understandable, apparently.
Like the look on her face right now.
She's terrified. She didn't know where it came from. It was too realistic, dude.
Yeah.
It's okay. You have your favorite blanket on you. You're in your favorite spot right now. You're-
Take a look. Take a piece of dried meat,
okay.
bacon. And,
You're okay,
just offer
baby.
it to the dog at arm's reach.
It's still lashed onto Ari's arm.
It's alright. Just whenever it lets
Stop
go.
growling now. It's still lashed on right now, but it stopped growling. It's just kind of just sunk into his flesh.
Okay.
My turn.
I just keep it there.
All right.
Now, I'm going to hug and then nuzzle my head against it.
What?
What do I roll?
Animal handling.
Shit.
Coco.
Wolves are huge, by the way, so
Yeah.
Oh,
gotta
I
keep that in
actually
mind
have
too.
good animal handling. I say as I fail.
Ooh.
You go to hug it, and it kicks back, and just make a strength saving throw, see if you go knock prone or not.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, you get able to catch yourself after it kicks you back when you try to hug it.
Well, I also had disadvantage on that roll technically, because I did
True.
punch it.
Oh yeah, true. It's gonna be Lala's turn. Lala.
Group hug.
Layla.
Layla kind of
Layla.
looks at the group with the dog. It's like, are we all just group hugging this? The wolf now?
They
I mean,
are.
I already fisted it. I might as well hug it now.
Is that how that works?
I
That's
mean,
how it works in the
I guess
bed.
that's kind of legal in some states.
Jesus Christ. She just kind of starts walking forward. And
It's whimpering, very scared of you as you get closer.
I have no weapons out. Can I so how injured is the wolf? I can't.
Oh, it has 1 HP.
Oh gosh.
That's a good thing.
He got punched real fucking hard.
He got punched. Can I, with my action, heal him?
Yes, it
give
would
him
not
one?
Using
be
a
like,
healing action.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like unwilling
Well-
to be healed, so
Well, okay. I do that.
I don't know how
Alright.
the healing action
I just
works.
kind of gently reach out toward the wolf and with the slightest amount of contact or whatever, just put some of my celestial energy out
1 hit point.
and yeah, one
You're-
hit point.
hear a sickening crack as its shoulder blades that were broken just kind of move back into place.
Ow.
Something.
Yikes.
I didn't know I
Progress.
did that much damage.
Whines again as when you touched him. Still like lashed onto Ian's arm.
It's like, and I
Ari's
just kind
arm.
of point at the mouth, like, that I can't do anything about.
Alright. Oh, now it is Ari's turn. What are you doing with this wolf that's lashed onto your forearm?
I keep petting it.
With 2 hit points.
Alright, make an animal handling check. Alright, it's starting to calm down a little bit. It's like loosening its grip, but it's still like mouth still on. He's loosening its grips, and it's like starting to like quietly like lower its haunches slightly.
Do I lose any health?
No, he loosens his grip slightly.
Right, okay.
But it's like still like kind of holding its arm on to you. That's like not as more like a playful bite now than like actually just trying to nom you.
Okay.
And now it's going to be Millivan's turn.
Just gonna hold the bacon out a little further. Here, it's alright. Just gonna try to persuade
As you
it
get
to let
closer,
go.
it's kind of like as you get closer, the haunches kind of like rise up a little bit.
Just a little closer to his nose so he can smell it.
Just the haunches rise, kind of growls a little bit and tightens his grip ever so slightly.
Okay.
It's going to
I-
be go ahead.
He what?
Go ahead.
If
I
he-
was just gonna. Yeah, he just like raises his haunches and like tightens his grip and starts growling slightly as you get closer to him.
I back off a little bit.
Okay. That is now Alto's turn.
So I'm gonna walk around him a little bit. Just kind of lean in slightly and say, "Sorry about that, buddy." And
He
I
bites Ian as you get close.
no.
Motherfucker.
I was gonna reach out and scratch behind his ears.
Yeah, he bites Ian at the moment you get close to him.
I'm still gonna scratch behind his
He's
ears.
not like you.
And he's biting harder into Ian. Ian loses another point of HP.
How bad
I
is
rolled.
Ian right now?
8.
Ian's. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. I'm gonna kill him doing this. Don't worry.
But I rolled the scratch behind its ears and I got a 21.
It's still biting Ian. You punch him in the back of the head. He's
I'm
not a fan of you.
apologizing.
He's not a fan of you currently. All right. It's gonna
After I scratch him, I walk away a little bit.
It's loosens his grip as he sees you walking away. It's gonna be Layla's turn now.
How is like the wolf reacting to like myself or just like group
Well,
dynamic?
saying you blew up his like alpha's fucking head. He's
True.
definitely terrified of you.
I'm like, I'm just gonna walk away, go like over here, and we're calling it a day.
He's kind of like calming down a bit as people are leaving. His haunches are
I'm
lowering, and it's
also
like
less 'cause I
loosening his
only have
grip
2
on.
HP.
Loosening his grip slightly on Ian's arm. It's gonna be Ari's turn.
Pet him again.
Animal handling check.
Oof.
Ooh.
He's not common at all, but he doesn't bite you again as you start petting him.
Poor baby.
It's going to be. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be
Won't
Millivan's turn.
even look this way.
Poor fucking Coco.
Well. What
Wait, is
can I
that
do
tree
here?
upside down?
It's fallen
It's
over.
like side, yeah.
Wow, that's weird looking.
We're looking at it from the top down.
I know.
About the person?
No, the
Oh.
tree.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like the top of the tree is stuck in the ice.
Kind of.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. It's like
Huh.
because the trunk You look at the bottom. The
I don't know what to think of it. Oh well. What happens next?
It's Nillin's turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you the piece of bacon
Good idea.
and back off with the others.
They just walk through the brains of his alpha.
Step over.
Step over it, Ginger.
Poor thing. Oops.
Alright, are you gonna do anything, Alta?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait. So,
Alright. What about you, Layla?
Same, yeah, I'm waiting,
gonna watch?
watching. Yeah.
Ari's turn.
What's gonna happen?
What are you gonna try and do?
Another pet.
Another pet? He's still kind of latched on to you. You can do anything else or no? With the piece of bacon you're just given?
Can I try and wave the bacon in front of his mouth, nose, trying to get him to smell?
Well, since he's still latched onto you, he goes to like bite for the bacon, but he's still in your mouth, so you take another point of damage.
Oh my god.
That's fair.
But yeah, once he does that, he like kind of spits you out of because realizing that that smells better than what he's currently been nomming on. So he's
Not
kind of like
on-
going towards the bacon.
So he's not on my arm anymore.
Nope, he's released your arm now. After biting you one more time trying to get the bacon.
I hold my hand out with just the tip of the bacon in my fingers, so the most of it is like far
Towards
away.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's like sniffing it, kind of being very very cautious. Just roll a that works. But so he takes it gingerly from you and just kind of like starts to eat it, like just noms on it real quick, just gulps it down. And kind of like backs up from you a little bit.
I sit down and wait, I guess.
He sits down as well and just kind of watches you for a few seconds. Is anyone else going to do anything yet?
Nope.
Nope, if I get closer, it's gonna run away.
Kinda
It's
got.
gonna be terrified of me.
I'm gonna kind of hide behind her a little bit and just ready a crossbow bolt just in case it goes south.
Oh my god.
Out of sight of him.
I mean, I guess I can ready action to attack if he comes at me.
Okay. I hold my hand out for him to sniff, I guess, like one does
Mm-hmm.
with a wild wolf.
This one does for a while. Oh fuck, dude.
Zach did not expect us to try to tame a wolf.
You guys hugged the fucking goblin, bro.
That was funny though.
I'm aware. Just...
We should have tamed the troll.
Oh my god.
What's going on? You're doing a druid.
I sent you to go fight goblins. Why did you bring back a troll?
Then we all fail and it's TPK.
Yeah.
Oh man, brutal.
Just remember, if I hadn't punched the wolf in the back of the head and almost killed it, it would have still been attacking us.
Maybe, maybe not. I mean, the green dot was the alpha, so.
Well, yeah, I know, but still.
Okay.
Alright, so it's gonna
yeah.
kind of like start sniffing your hands slowly.
If only we had a druid.
I know. They could talk to it.
Or a ranger, for that matter.
I try to talk to it.
What do you say?
Wolfie. And then
It cocks its head quizzically. Make an animal handling check.
It's literally gonna be named Wolfie at this point.
Yeah.
It walks towards you and starts licking your face.
Yes.
Hey.
I gently try and pet.
It lets you pet it. This is kind of like walking around in your lap and just kind of like plops into your lap. It's like 120-pound like wolf. It's quite large. Kind of like
so
knocks
am
you
I.
over.
I gleefully yell, Wolfie! And then
What is the party gonna do?
How
I'm
do
just
we?
gonna look at the others and be like, well, I think my quota's settled for the day. I hugged a goblin, I fisted a goblin. I hugged a wolf, I fisted a wolf.
Congratulations.
good man.
It's certainly been something.
So what are we gonna do with this wolf?
Can we even take it to town?
I doubt it.
Sure, why are there wolves? You hear her screaming, coming
What?
from the a muffled screaming from the blankets.
Nani?
Okay.
Where's Sharpfleur?
Rick?
Where's Sharpfleur? She just starts crying. Sharpfleur was my husband.
Your husband
Is the
was a
wolf
goblin?
still on top of me?
He was my lover. The wolf is just happily playing with you.
Cool.
I kind of been down in front of the girl. She's awake, right?
Yep. Well, she's hysterical, but yeah, she's awake.
Oh boy.
I say, I'm sorry, but Rest
Vulture.
rest assured, we didn't touch him, but he was dead when we got there.
I want to go back to Sharpfleur.
Rocks had fallen on him.
It's not a pretty sight.
She's just crying.
I give her the collar that I pulled off of it.
Oh my god.
Kill Sharpfleur.
No. She was already dead.
Oh.
Don't.
She's just hysterical, rocking back and forth right now. Just
Layla.
holding the collar super tightly.
Layla slowly walks over, kind of
She
kneels.
really liked that giant goblin cock.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I need to pee. I'll be right back.
Like is and I kind of just like kneel down next to her and I say, it's all right. He's
Sharpfleur. It's
Def-
been the best week of my life with him. We got married.
I understand that you are feeling terribly for his loss, but you should also be relieved that he is not in any more pain and that the Raven Queen has helped him pass along peacefully.
It's not Talos.
He's not what?
Exactly. You guys would be unfamiliar, but she said Talos. Actually, no. Actually, you probably you wouldn't know either.
I
No.
probably would know,
Would you?
given that I was from a monastery.
I may have
I
heard the
would've
name in
thought-
passing of my studies.
Yeah, Nolan's the only one who might know. If you want to roll a history check, let's see if you know or not.
Sure.
Oh, I was about to say I could always roll religion.
You would have no idea.
19 history.
19. All right, so Nolan has heard the name before. He knows that it's a very specific deity in Skyrim that they
Nords like
worship.
it. The
Yep,
Nords
that's
like it.
yeah.
That's
So
a-
that's about all he knows. You guys don't know much about it, not being from the area.
To be fair, when you said it the first time, I didn't even know you said Talos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I stopped and reset it because I have to practice. I have to pretend being crying. So
I think she's a Nord. She said Talos. It's normally what they
Well,
call
she's
her.
clearly not a racist Nord if she was trying to hook up with a goblin.
so nice. He kept me safe from the being goblins.
Well, the wolves are dead, except one.
I worked at the stable. My father owned the stables. I left the goblin shop because he was so nice. They got married in like 2 days. Sure, flirt.
What have
It-
nothing to say here.
Uh,
I'm just gonna walk away.
I got nothing.
uh, and it's like, why don't we go back to town? And I'm sure that Mrs. Stone can help ease your loss and talk you through the situation.
She's just crying.
And
I go back to sleep.
you can go back to
Darling,
sleep
you
and
sleep a lot.
in the inn where it's safer.
We'll get your room.
I have a house there. My
Oh.
father owns the stables.
Then
Her father owns the stables.
Then we will take you home, and you can get some proper rest.
Chirpler will be there.
Yes, pain is always hard to deal with, but everyone has to deal with it at some point.
She's just kind of like slowly stopping to cry and just stops responding currently to your inquiries.
I think she may have fallen in love with a captor. I whispered to Nerlin. Nillivan, whatever.
Nilvin. Whatever. Just call
Alright,
me
he's
whatever.
back. Just call me whatever.
Whatever.
Alright, whatever.
Let's go.
Wait! If you take the VA in from the back and put it on the front, it's vanilla.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, it is. I did not notice that.
Vanilla Skyrim, boys.
You're gonna be.
What's that?
What's that? What?
At least
Anyway.
it isn't the name of my other character.
Mm-hmm.
Skyrim character.
Can I help her like stand up at all, or?
I mean, she's like wrapped up in the blanket still. Silver blood, goddammit.
Try pronouncing the first name though. That's a mouthful.
Sir Glivar.
Yeah.
Circlevar.
There's too many consonants next to each other. That's not a word.
Circlevar.
Oh boy.
That's my cleric that took an arrow to the knee down guard in another campaign.
She just got wrapped up the blankets, just rocking back and forth now.
I don't know if she's going to go anywhere
Well, she was
willingly.
clearly a captive, not an actual like friend. So I'm kind of confused.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The -1 int.
I couldn't remember the name.
You take 5 psychic damage.
You take 5 psychic damage.
Who, me?
God damn it. Nah.
Thinking
No
too
one but
hard.
that again. Thinking too hard.
Just
He's
kidding.
distracted playing with his wolf, I presume.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing with your wolf right now, Ari?
I'm throwing a stick with it.
Alright, it's playing fetch with you happily.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Nice.
I mean, we can't just leave her out here.
Come on, let's go. Let's get to town. We gotta get moving.
Miss.
alright. It's alright, lady. I was tempted to fist you, but the party stopped me. And they just walked past.
Shut up, Fleur fisted me so good!
Oh my God. Layla's just like, putting her hands under her veil, like, oh my god. What do you mean?
That doesn't help.
I'm a monk. I'm all about fisting.
Ma'am, we really do need to go.
What time of day is it?
It's getting dark. Oh, it was like afternoon. It's not like it's the sun sets pretty quickly. It's getting dark, but it's like 2 or 3 in the
Be
afternoon.
able to get back to the.
You'll
town.
get back to town, no problem. You're literally only like half a mile away.
Okay. Just make sure.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's just crying in a ball.
Uh,
This isn't what I had planned for this character whatsoever, by the way, just so you know. But
oh boy.
What did you have planned for?
I'll tell you afterwards.
I
Ma'am,
I
I
can't-
promise if you come with us, I will fist you.
I hope he is good at Sherfler.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I can give you a very, very good shocking.
Oh my god.
I had to.
She's like, if you promise.
I don't promise, but I promise.
Okay. She gets up and, like, still wrapped in blankets, kind of hops along.
Why did
Oh
that
my-
work?
She's thirsty. What do you mean?
Either that or she wants to be hit.
I mean, let's just go back to town.
Yeah.
You're just leaving Ari with playing with his fucking wolf. He was not noticing any of this, by the way.
And Layla's just like, Ari, we're going back to town.
Okay. Wolfie, come here.
Roll an animal handling check real quick.
Oh boy.
He
Oh,
follows you. He just keeps his distance behind you, away from the rest of the party.
so we're just going back to town with the wolf
Yep.
and the woman that wants to be fisted.
I guess so.
Yep.
Fair enough.
You should be able to control him now.
Sweet.
Well, he's still bloodied, but keep in mind he has 2 HP currently.
Is there any way I can like heal him? Is this like Minecraft where I can just feed him steak?
Oh, damn it, dude.
Remember, you'll have to get that thing a leash
Yeah, that's right.
and a collar.
And a collar. Okay.
I'll take mercy on it and do cure wounds.
It doesn't let you touch it, though. It starts backing away the moment you get near it.
I kneel down and hold out my hands. It's alright. It's alright.
Do you help at all, Ari?
Yeah, I can say it's okay. It's okay. Whatever. I don't know.
Roll persuasion check, even though I'm assuming he understands comm at this point.
A little bit.
Alright,
nice.
walks over
Hey,
to him.
look at that. Okay. It's a 10. 10 hit points. It gets.
Alright, it is full HP.
Can I pet it a little bit after?
Roll an animal handling check after you put your hand on it and then try and pet it. Roll an animal handling check.
Oh gosh, that's a 6.
Don't fail. 6, you
Oh.
pass. It was an easy one. It was an easy DC. You just healed it. It feels much better. As it, rest of his bones and stuff inside of him are healing the little internal bleeding that was going on from last fisting.
Probably a little concussion.
Yeah, well, I guess it's feels better. Lets you
right
pet
now.
him. Lets you pet him.
Okay.
And you guys make your way back to town.
I already love this character of mine.
It was excellent.
You guys are back to the town. Town of Gorlith. You see the same man smoking a pipe on the tavern. And and there's the stables in the back right corner of it, the alchemy shop right to the right, the tavern to the left, and the house is scattered in between. So where do you guys go?
I think we should go to the stables first.
Yeah, let's deal with her first.
Maybe I'll have like a leash for my wolf.
Where the fuck did you get that? The old man's yelling, pointing at the party.
He's my wolfie.
Not the fucking dog, idiot! The girl!
Oh, we have a girl.
Did you just call the girl that?
Yeah! She went off with a fucking goblin! She's not a fucking person anymore! He spits.
It's not how that works.
Ignore him. Just keep going.
You hear some like yelling in the tavern as the door flings open to Tabitha like looks out from the yelling from in the mention of a goblin, and Tabitha she yells out. Hold on 1 second, I'll go find this fucking person's name.
Earlith?
Well, go for that, dude. Earlith. She's like, Earlith! Your father's been worried sick about you. As to which she responds, just be like, Sharpfleur was taking good care of me. He went looking for you in the mountain pass. He hasn't returned yet.
Like the mountain pass. Oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I lean over to Nilla and I'm just like, you did say that troll, there weren't no dead bodies in front of it, were there?
There were a couple.
Oh boy.
So glad you're okay, Earlith. Your father went, your uncle, your brother, and your godfather. They all went looking for you. None of them returned yet, but it's only been the day.
Yeah.
2 days now, yeah, 2 days.
Should we tell her now or later?
I'm not good with this specific type of thing. I'm only good at fisting.
Neither.
Wolf, do you have the you have a key to your place still, Earlith? Who she just shakes her head no, still distraught and crying slightly. Well, come into the inn. You can stay here. Where'd you guys find her?
In the goblin camp.
Oh,
In the cave.
We just found her fast asleep.
she does like to sleep.
We noticed.
She like kind of
Sleep
walks up.
apnea.
She walks up and like grabs her, like still bundles up in the blankets and like helps her through the door, like beckoning the rest of you guys in. The old man smoking pipe spits at the woman's feet and also at Nillivan's feet when they walk by.
I was tempted to punch him, but I'm not.
Do you follow with your wolf, Ari?
Yeah.
All right. The wolf follows you along into the tavern. So you guys walk in. There's the same two gentlemen in the corner playing dice. This time they're speaking amongst each other again as Earlith comes back through the door. And Tabitha sits you all down and just helps Earlith into the bedroom, which was occupied the other night by Ari. But obviously you guys didn't leave anything in there.
Of course.
Yeah.
As she sits you all down at a table, gives you all like a mug of ale just for free. She's like, so what happened? How did what? Why were you even in a goblin camp? Thought you were just passing through.
We decided
Well-
to help your neighbor across the street.
Ah, with Mrs. Stone. Yes.
Yeah, speaking of which, we need to stop by her place right after this.
She should still be there. She's usually there after hours, quite late, working on more potions and stuff. And she's building a door earlier today. I don't know why.
That's because her door got broken
By the
goblins.
I see. Yeah.
I look at Nillivan. I'm just like, I kind of whisper, I think she's the one you want to tell.
Probably.
Yeah.
Tell what?
Nothing. Let's go over there. Shall we go over there and inform her of our exploits?
Well, I am curious. What can you tell us about Mrs. and Mr. Stone?
Well, they just showed up one day out of the blue. They said they came from the college. They practice all the fancy arcane arts and stuff there. I've never really seen them before. They have worship strange god, I guess. It's kind of on the down low. People don't look kindly upon it in these parts, but they came here because it was quite quiet than what they're used to. As far as I can tell, seem like good and hearty human folk.
What's...
Her husband's a mountain of a man. Very tall, makes you look small. She gestures towards Ari.
Hmm. Well, that's what you always want to hear, isn't it?
Interesting. Well, we probably should head on over there then.
You're welcome. Fuck, did I name her? I forgot already.
Tabatha.
No, not her.
Oh, Irla.
Irlith. There you go.
Something like that good. 'Cause I never-
Yeah, right. I didn't either.
Well, I mentioned it first.
Yeah, I
twice,
know.
so.
I got the last name already, but so she's like, I'll take care of Irlith, you guys. For finding her. I'm sure her father would pay for you guys' room for another night for me to stay here again.
I will, and I place the 2 copper or whatever it is. What was the fee?
No,
2
no.
silver?
There's 2 silver pieces, but no, it's fine. Her father will cover it. I'm sure he makes a decent living at the stables.
There goes rhythm.
What was that?
There goes rhythm.
Oh yeah. So she pushes like the copper away. And she's like, he'll cover the extra charge for you too, elf.
I appreciate it.
So she walks back into the room with Irlith and starts, calming her down. You can hear. What do you guys do now?
Go to
Make an animal handling check real quick, Ari.
You got it.
He's misbehaving currently and trying to. He's walked over. You weren't really paying too much attention to him. He walked over to the 2 men playing dice, and this time they were eating a nice steak, and he's currently nomming on the steak in between the 2 men as they're freaking out.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I say
They're
good
just
boy.
swearing at you.
Good boy, Wolfie. Good boy.
He happily starts wagging his tail and brings the steak over to you and just starts nomming next to you. The 2 men are cursing you out. They're just like, control your fucking dog, man. That steak was 2 gold. You owe me 2 fucking gold.
I guess I have a fucking wolf. The fuck is he gonna do about it?
I might have had him. Do you do anything?
Let's fucking say good boy, Wolfie.
He's man's gonna pull a dagger and start walking towards you. Well, fucking kill that dog.
Can I?
Can I actually do something?
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I pull up my gun?
Yes, you can.
I think
I
it's
also
best.
pull my crossbow.
I pull my trap.
Everyone just.
I pull out my fist.
I pull my fist. As I look at the dude, I'm still fully veiled. I suggest you sit down and relax a little bit before it gets ugly.
Roll intimidation check.
I stepped away, so I kind of am not on my character sheet.
I'll roll you an intimidation check
Cool beans.
if you don't mind.
Did she get any
I don't.
pluses from another crossbow trained at him?
You can roll one as well.
And a pair of fists.
He ignores you. Does not you trying one as well?
Aw, lame.
You rolled a 2. Feels bad.
Aw, it feels real bad.
Y'all roll intimidation checks then.
You all got to roll intimidation checks.
That's a 14.
14 does
As
not.
I roll. Never mind.
This man continues at you guys.
Ooh.
I'm a roll for the wolf, and I'll do it in the open for you guys. This man continues at you guys. Just growling under his breath and swearing. He's fucking no good outsiders. Fucking ruining this town.
Zach,
What?
meta.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Mexican standoff here.
Yeah, this
He's just still walking towards you guys. He's you guys do
very
anything?
slowly, apparently.
Well, he's on the other side of the tavern. Like you got. He's a little drunk. He's stumbling.
Maybe we should just leave the building and look.
Yeah,
He's in between you and the door. You cannot get past him.
I mean, we could get past him. His
You
body
can.
check.
New door.
I will knock him unconscious if he comes close, without
Exactly.
actually dealing lethal
Just-
damage.
Just push him off to the side.
Are you getting up and getting into his face, Alto?
No, this is if he gets close enough to us.
He's literally walking towards you. Like he's like 2 steps away from taking a swing at Wolfie.
Okay, then I will go up to him and I will punch him in the face.
Roll to hit.
Non-lethal. So, boom. Nope.
Well,
Wait, he's
he
drunk.
quickly dodges out of the way and knocks you prone.
I have 2 attacks though.
He
Got me
dodges that
prone.
one. No,
Okay. And I throw that one.
that one didn't hit either.
Wait, what?
Jeez.
What?
How does that not hit a drunk guy? He wouldn't have his dexterity bonus.
He just looks drunk.
Unless he's wearing armor. What does this guy look like anyway?
He's like, just old, haggard, just old man. It's a dagger. It's like long, grayish beard. You could tell he's seen a lot. Been through a lot. There's a few scars on his face.
Greyjoy?
And he's reaching down towards your dog currently.
I
Just go
If
body slam him. Honestly, go tackle him.
I guess sure. I'll roll to attack him. I
And
guess.
just go to grapple him.
Yeah. Or can I throw my net at him?
Yeah, you can throw your net at him.
that's a good idea.
It's better than my idea.
Net.
I mean, monks aren't used.
That misses.
That sucks.
Yep, you throw your net, he just kind of like troops out of the way. And, it's too much time. He has the dagger in one hand and he reaches down with his open hand, just starts petting your dog. So, where'd you get him?
We aimed him on the road back from the
Oh,
goblin hold.
you still owe me 2 gold, but good looking dog.
I pay him the 2 gold.
He cuts off a piece of the steak that the wolf is still kind of like was protecting and nomming on, and like feeds it to him.
Okay.
Cool. Puts his dagger away. He's like, "Thanks for the gold." He walks back to his table and sits down and downs another mug.
The fuck?
Hold on, why you make me feel like I had to beat the shit out of you for that?
Do you really
Like-
want to try again, boy?
No, I'm questioning why you did it and made me feel like I needed to protect the dog.
Maybe don't assume things. He's gonna take another sip of his fucking ale.
Good point.
Who are you? Like, what the fuck?
He's Legend 34. Or whatever.
He's Soldier 76.
37.
Soldier 7.
Legend, Soldier 76.
Oh
Legend
my god.
77 is what it was, yeah.
Legend 27.
Oh,
the
that's it.
Legend 26.
Jesus. Yeah.
Legend 27.
We threw so many numbers out before somebody got it right.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
What do you guys do now?
Go to
Um,
Mrs. Stone.
Stow
Alright.
crossbow.
Yeah, let's
Just
Put gun away.
Um,
Put gun away, yeah.
I keep my fist out, thank you very much.
I mean, kind of can't put him away.
Stop this out, let's go.
Now you guys walk across to Mrs. Stone's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sheath my fists in my pockets.
You have pockets. You're wearing robes, aren't you?
Pocketed robes.
Actually,
Yeah.
Robes with pockets.
I'll give it to you.
It's like a fancy bathrobe or something.
So you guys walk across the street to Mrs. Stone's. Door's like still ajar. It looks like it was just put on. She's like she's doing some last minute fitting with shims and stuff to get it level again. As you guys walk in the door, there's a few potions back on the shelves. Looks like she looks kind of haggard and tired from all day working. So, oh, you guys returned. She kind of like looks at the wolf with a new friend. Were you able to retrieve my stuff?
His name's Wolfie.
Who's actually carrying the stuff there?
Layla is.
I think you are. Yeah.
I
Yes,
thought I
Layla.
was.
Wait,
Oh.
were you? Oh no, I wrote it down. I wasn't sure which one of us took it.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
One of
Just
us.
we'll both hand it to her. It's fine.
It's
Well,
like,
I really only care about the symbol. Thank you. Just gonna grab
Oh.
that. And let you guys keep the health potions.
hell yeah. I mean,
I don't remember how much I gave you. I think it was 8.
It was 6.
6.
It was
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's say,
She's gonna give you She's like, here. She walks behind her counter, and gives you 2 more health potions, and it's 50 gold to split between you all.
So that's god.
2 healing. So everyone gets
2
2
healing
healing
potions, you
potions.
Everyone gets 2 healing potions, and everyone gets
wait a second.
12
There's
gold.
4 of us.
12 gold, and
50
someone gets
gold.
2 extra. Yeah,
Or
everyone-
we could just have her give us silver instead of gold for the last piece, so it'd be like 12.5 each. So 12 gold, 5
if you
silver.
want to, yeah. 12 gold, 5 silver
12.5.
each.
Yeah.
12 gold, 5 silver each.
Perfect.
And
now
2
I'm back
health
up to my
potions.
starting amount.
2 normal health potions.
Yes. Potion of healing, yes.
2d4 plus 4, or plus 2 rather. Alright. You guys gonna talk to her at all about anything? Or?
What's the crafter's chip on the door look like?
It looks quite well done. It's, probably couldn't do a better job unless you had like your advanced materials and technology to work with. Like what she has there, just nails and bands and stuff. It's well done. It's well made.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna kind of
Good work.
roll my arm a little bit and say, I fisted quite a few goblins. And of wolves. That was fun.
I fisted my husband before. You should try that someday.
Oh, snap!
Pause.
I've heard he's a very big man. So
He
he'd
is.
easily be able to do so.
He wasn't too much of a fan of it, but he listens to what I say.
Dang.
There.
Oh boy. I feel
So-
like my character's been turned around on me.
If you said your husband was in Whiterun right now?
He was in Whiterun. He's working out with the there's a guild hall there. They're called the Companions. So I'm working out a deal with them so we can supply them with potions.
Have I heard of them?
Yeah, you would have heard legends of them.
I would have heard of them too then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you would have heard of the Companions. They're wide enough around. Ari has no fucking idea. More than likely.
He's been a slave since birth. He's heard nothing.
What
no.
what does your husband look like if we decide to go out that way?
Oh, he's quite handsome. About 7'2" like 300 pounds. Just giant. Usually he has a nice large hammer at his side. You'll know what you see. Brown hair, great mustache. Might have shaved though. I'm not a huge fan of it. But he's been on the road for a while, so he might have grew it back out. You'll know when you see him. He has a star on his chest.
A star on his chest for what?
Oh, just memories. She smiles.
Do you have any gloves so I can protect my hands when I'm fisting things?
She's gonna pause, pull out a key, turn around to the locked
Latex
chest.
glove.
Turn around to his locked chest. He puts the key in. She's like, "Are you sure you want to see what's in here?"
I'm quite positive I want to.
She pulls out. She opens it up. Starts digging through. You see some whips like fall out over the edge. Some straps, cuffs.
Are they fluffy cuffs?
They are fluffy cuffs. Pink.
They're fisticuffs.
They're very they're not normal handcuffs. They're
my.
quite large. They're
Oh.
like abnormally large handcuffs.
So the
She's the
guy
dog.
was yeah.
She changes stuff. He pulls out a glove that has it's made of goat skin. The gloves it might be a little small for your hands, but this is what I like to use. You can take it from the skin of a lot of animals. She tosses it towards you.
I catch it and I try not to smell it.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Hey,
It smells
look at
quite
that.
bad, but
it smells quite bad.
it's the only bad thing with animal skin is keeps the scent.
I think I'll pass on this, but I hand it back to her.
She's just grinning, like laughing her ass off internally. Now she starts putting things back into the chest and locks it up again.
You know, kind of looking towards Ari and Wolfie, we might need a leash for.
Oh, I have just the thing. She pulls out.
Remember, chains and whips excite her.
She pulls out a. She reaches underneath the counter and pulls out a large collar with the little heart-shaped gold emblem on it with JN property of JNM written on it. And it's like, you can have this collar. We have something better nowadays. And throws it to Ari. And also throws him a leather leash.
Hey. Thank you.
Oh, what you
Well, we have a dog.
Yeah.
we have a dog.
Yeah?
Make an animal handling check if you're going to try and put it on.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
You succeed. It's easy. He likes
Oh.
you.
Okay, cool.
It's a DC of 5.
Had been off.
It's a DC of 5 right now. He lets you
Barely
put the
made
collar
it.
on. Yeah, barely made it. He lets you put the collar on, and you put the leash on. He's just happily like sitting next to you, just kind of nuzzling up against your leg, Ari, as you do all this. You
Cool.
can tell that the red collar's slightly worn.
Oh my god.
Quite a bit of previous use, but there's no other dog hair or anything in it, so like it's more interesting. What are you persuading?
I gotta go do something on the car.
Curious what he was persuading as well.
Okay.
Was he persuading the collar to not
I
be...
think he's persuading the collar to.
His lack of intelligence just makes it so that he doesn't understand what's going on.
Oh, so does our map
Does not have this town on it. You will notice.
right? Well, I figured. But does it have like Riften and then Whiterun on it, or
Yes,
It does. So everything that's
Okay.
on this map, it is. So
Major towns, cities.
Mhm.
and Helgen and Everstead.
yeah.
That's what I was wondering. So about how far out of a journey is it, like to Whiterun?
Quite far. It's shorter than Riften,
Right.
but
Shorter than Winterhold as well.
yeah, you guys can literally measure it if you want to. So you gotta follow the roads, but
Bird's eye. You can right click
22.
to do it.
God damn.
There's too many people.
Be 80 miles or so. So 2 days journey. Well, so 80 divided by 2 is 40. I think 12 hours a day. You do have to get there in like 3-4 days. Same with Riften. It's similar.
It's like 75, 70.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so and then they're a few days away of walking currently. Are you guys doing anything else with Mrs. Stone?
There's pretty bad snow up there, so.
Yeah, We're not equipped for that right now.
Yeah,
Should we
no.
tell her about the things?
What
Yeah.
things?
You're the one that knows all the information about that.
Yeah.
What do I need to know?
Just
Outside the orcs, or not
uh,
the orcs,
goblins.
the goblins.
Yes.
Inside the goblin camp, we found the. Hey, what was her name again?
Earlith. I had to look at my notes for two.
Who ran away with the goblin
The
leader?
goblin shaman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess she snuck out at night, and they met at the just up the road a bit.
Well, the goblin shaman's dead. We didn't even do it. It just happened.
Well,
But
that's a little
Rocks had fallen on her.
unfortunate. She thought she was in love with him.
it looked like she was being trapped there, not actually,
I think it was definitely consensual.
Hmm.
What makes you say that?
Well, they're goblin shaman and her had been caught before in town in the stables. And
Oh boy.
Huh.
I was fortunate that it was me and not her father, or brother, or uncle, or godfather.
About them,
Yes, and I heard they went looking for them about a day before you guys set out, but they didn't come back yet. I was hoping you'd run into them.
they may or may not be dead by troll.
Back, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you inspect their bodies at all if you saw them?
The
She's
troll was still
confused.
there.
There are 3 bodies and
4.
a troll standing over them. 4. We didn't particularly want to mess with a frost troll.
Understandable. I gotta wait for my husband to come back to go check that out, unfortunately. I'll just say they're missing for now.
But I mean, if your husband's not returning for several days, like, they're gonna have to be left, with this question for nearly a week.
We might be able to go back and see, but not sure.
There's no one, without my husband, there's no one really here equipped to deal with a frost troll, and judging from your guys' injuries from goblins, I don't think you guys are either currently.
Maybe after a night's rest. I don't know.
Probably
Not
not.
She just
Not a
shakes her.
frost
She
troll,
shakes her
I'm
head
sorry.
no. She just shakes her head no. It's like no. You guys would need better equipment at the very least. So no one sells weapons here. You can get some in Windhelm.
Well, I mean, I'm holding up what equipment I need right now, and that's about it.
You look quite weak though, ma'am.
Right now, yes. But whatever.
Nothing a little training can't work out, but maybe my husband give you his workout regime. You can get some muscle on them bones.
Maybe.
Oh, he has a workout regime. What?
Yes, it is her fisting his ass.
That's part of it. A lot of it's whipping, choking.
Oh my god.
Just sounds like you're trying to do that to other people now.
No, it's just, you have a lot of extra stuff over the years that you broke. Strong man.
How long have you been alone? Slightly concerned.
What do you mean?
Zach is breaking down even in character.
Gosh.
It just seems that you're, man, Layla is just so happy for the veil covering her face right now, not gonna lie, like, yeah, well, I mean, it just, very, eager to discuss all of this.
Not many people ask or seem so interested in these things as she looks towards Alto.
I think you got the wrong idea when I said I fist things.
Oh.
I think,
But I'm
other
not
people
gonna kink shame you.
Oh my god.
Her face is just bright red right now. She's like, this is about the time like Sheriff got us fucking lost.
Wait, wait, got you lost? What?
He was trying to. Never mind. She just shakes her head and just kind of like goes in the back room, just super embarrassed.
Now look what you've done.
Oh my god.
Let's get going.
Chaotic good, people. I'm a good person, but I do it chaotically. I cause as much chaos as possible.
You guys go back to the tavern to sleep.
Yeah.
All right. So Ari and Wolfie get their own room. Layla and Ilvin are forced into their own room together.
Forced.
Good.
And what about
As because when you walk into the tavern, Earlith excitedly meets Alto at the door and drags him into their room.
Oh no!
Oh snap!
Oh,
Oh no!
The door slams shut and locks.
oh boy.
Oh boy!
Yeah, I don't think Mrs. Stone was the only one that got the wrong impression.
Yeah.
She had quite a grip, by the way, Alto. You were not able to escape her clutches. If you were trying to.
You know, let's just, I guess, give him the night, question mark?
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh wait, I'm not good with performance.
Oh.
Are you nervous?
Second. So, let me double check. She sees your prosthetic arm. Roll the hit with your black arm strike.
Damn it! It's a low strike.
Roll damage. You electrocute the fuck out of her.
She likes it.
You guys hear loud noises and smell slightly charred
Burnt cooter.
skin.
Oh boy.
Singed.
Are they okay in there?
I think it's best we don't ask questions.
Wolfie's
Agreed.
getting excited.
You just smell it like
Flesh.
like salmon, smoked salmon.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Damn it, dude.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
You brought this upon yourself, Mira. That's all I,
know,
want to
but
say.
still, it's great.
All right.
So, Layla,
Yes.
like, as they're getting ready, like, for bed or whatever, she's, getting ready.
There's a sheet you can draw between the beds too, by the way. to keep the
Hell
room.
yeah, it's up. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Just for privacy and because the veil's got to come off, but I'm not gonna show face. But she starts like taking apart like her gun, just doing little maintenance on it. Yeah, before bed.
Is it me or the other person in the room?
You're in the room with Leela.
Okay.
Alto's got a room, or not Alto. Alto's with Earlith, and Ari's got his room with his wolf. Because yeah.
It's a very
least I
interesting
didn't have to pay for
piece
my
of kit
room.
you have there. How does it work?
So she kind of like goes about and starts. So it might look kind of complicated if you don't know anything about it. But so she kind of starts explaining the basics of it. It's like I built it before I left to come here. I've had it for a couple of years so now.
Interesting. I take out my crossbow and start explaining the various improvements and the things I've done to it and just making general shop talk.
Yeah, basically that's just all that this is for like the rest of the evening. Since you having
Pretty
top
much.
talk between like the curtain, So like, oh, that's actually pretty interesting. I'm sure there's like some interesting modifications we could make to that. Certain crossbow bolts or something like that.
I have a few ideas. I'm working on a little project to not need to reload at all.
Oh, interesting. It's kind of why I was hoping to go to that shop in Riften. The owner actually makes these professionally, so she probably has a lot of interesting items to upgrade my little piece here.
Huh. I'd be able to do a couple improvements here and there once I figure out a little bit more about it.
Oh, I'm sure I could too. I mean, I did build it, so. But either way.
Very nice.
Oh, are these two just going to become the shop talk friends? That's just the real question
Yep.
here.
More
Great.
than likely. All right, you guys go to sleep. Roll performance check, Dalta.
I think he just stepped away.
Did he step away?
I
Feels
thought he
bad.
said
You may have.
feels real
You guys
bad.
want to end the session here? It's up to you guys.
I'm down for
I'm
whatever.
good to go whenever, so.
Might be a good call.
Whenever.
It'd be
Kinda-
mostly because I have literally nothing else prepared. So,
Alright.
well, I mean, not that I need that much. I just don't have any maps to pull up. But.
No, I think we're good.